fan on because it's hot as hell in here.
We
Okay.
live.
All right. Yo. It's the Xbox Goes back again on the DirectX show, minus the fraud. And this time, we got a full motherfucking house. As a matter of fact, you could call us the Sinister Six. All right. Now, Ghost Rider 730 ain't going to be with us this week, but you know what I'm saying? He has some things to take care of, but he should be back next week. All right. So we got filling in for him this week is Megatron. So Megatron,
What's,
introduce yourself.
what's up, people? I'm in here chilling with you guys. Thanks for having me on. Ready to get talking about these games and rumors, myths, and legends, and all that other drama. And
I feel you. Definitely. Now, we also got Mr. Intro Media himself, Mr. 100. Yo, introduce yourself.
What's up with you guys? It's 100 back in the house, man. We finna tear this shit down like we did last week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, I'm trying to be like Kate, man. I'm like, I'm getting high. I gotta open up a window. I gotta put this liquor down.
That's what's up. Yeah, we about to get live, people. Now, also on the panel, we got one of the regulars of the DirectX show, J-Long 908. Introduce yourself.
Glad to be back on this wonderful night. We're gonna be here for a good 4 hours, but it's gonna be a good show.
That's what's up. And then also on the panel, we got the real young Kano. Introduce yourself.
What's up, the real young Kano, Intermediate Gaming. Let's talk gaming. Let's get it.
That's what's up, man. And then, of course, we got Hebot, the most powerful gamer. So introduce yourself.
My introduction goes like this. Aquí estamos. The direction. A little something like that.
Yeah, that's what's up. I'm feeling that shit, yo. Hell yeah.
nice.
Word, I like that shit. That's what's up. All right, but we know how the ponies has been galloping out their stables lately. You know what I'm saying?
forgot
'Cause it
someone.
seems like
Yo. Anyways, we all mad up in here.
okay, my bad.
I just want to say, subscribe to all these dudes' channels if you're listening. Everybody in here has a dope ass channel. Subscribe to their channels. That's all I want to say. All right, man, kick it off.
That's
What's up, Chief?
We got
What's up,
the
Chief?
Master Chiefer. All right.
It's
That's
the
what's up.
Magnificent Seven for today. It's
Hell
usually
yeah, the
Sinister
Magnificent
Six.
Seven, man. It ain't the Sinister Six. It's the Magnificent Seven for today. Word up, man. But as I was saying, though, the ponies, they've been galloping out their stables lately, you know what I'm saying, with their Wonder Woman bracelets in order to start deflecting and damage control and shit. You know what I'm saying? As far as sales, as far as exclusives. But I'm going to just drop a little rhyme that actually addresses most of that shit, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's a freestyle, so, you know what I'm saying? Don't get at me, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a freestyle. So let's see what's
Style
up.
that's free. A style that's free.
Exactly, a style that's free, literally. Yo, there's a great many people that can flow nowadays, but they ain't really saying much of anything. So I'm gonna break it down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take these lyrics and break them in because I'm gonna flip it, then toss it in the air like a pancake. Because when I flow, I bake, then pull it out the oven like we on the first date. But wait, the PS Pro ain't really selling much of anything. The PSM ain't really selling much of anything. So the only thing Sony got is vanilla for the win. But yet, the ponies got their panties in a bunch because Forza Horizon sold 2.5 million cold, leaving them dumb. And now they coming out these stables with their Wonder Woman bracelets in order to deflect and damage control they supposed greatness. We 3 years in and the PSN is still under maintenance. And what they call greatness is the floppy guardian and the gravity dud. While we rise and shine with a cord of arms and a Halo War strut. But yet they're oblivious to the shit. Man, y'all got issues. I'm sorry. I'm Tito when you, Michael, here's a tissue. So you could dry them tears. Because when the Scorpio drops, the Pro is going to get blown into the stratosphere.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. All right.
For a freestyle, man. Whoa.
I'm feeling it.
We're not judging. Here we
I
go.
can't do that shit.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, true that, true. But thanks, though, people. But all right, so this week on What's Poppin', we're gonna start off with the most interesting shit. We'll get into all the drama and the pony bullshit later. You know what I'm saying? So basically, E3, Microsoft has actually changed their keynote address, and they're gonna be doing it now on Sunday. Basically, what Bethesda did last year. All right, so I want to hear everybody's opinions on this. Let's start off with you, Master Chifa. What's up?
Yo, what was that?
All right. That the E3 is going to be on Sunday this year. What are your thoughts on that?
Man, I think this E3 is gonna be crazy, open to the public, and I think there's gonna be some crazy ponies turning up there. So y'all better watch out, man. Y'all better look behind y'all. They could be putting dicks on your backs and all kinds of shit. But I think it's gonna be a good event, man. I mean, I think it's gonna be live. I think they're gonna promote the Scorpio. They're gonna show us what games look like on the Scorpio, and I mean, and all the new exclusives, of course, they got lined up. They holding them cards tight to their chest. They're trying not to show them all. And I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of surprises because they got a lot of backlash for showing stuff before E3s before. And now everybody's like, oh, they ain't showing nothing. Well, y'all complained when they did show something because y'all was like, oh, there was no surprises. So we'll see. We'll see. So that's all I got to say.
All right, good shit, good shit. All right, Megatron, let's hear your thoughts on this.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Chief, man. I think they're going to show a lot of new IPs, or they may go ahead and show some future stuff out, future projects they're going to be doing, and I think it's going to be good, man. The Scorpio is going to show a lot of people up. They've been talking about Resolution for 3 years straight, and how these games are performing. Now they're going to be the lead with the multiplats, and it's going to be good, man. To see Gears of War in 4K, all their first party IPs, it's going to be. I think they're going to have a lot to show us. Yeah.
All right. Good shit, good shit. And actually, I agree with you. I think they got a whole bunch of things up their sleeve, and just like Chief said earlier, they're keeping their cards close to their chest. But let's hear your thoughts on this one, honey. What's up?
Oh man, I think it was a power move. People tripping off like, oh, why it's not on Monday? Microsoft always go first anyway. I mean, I don't consider Bethesda and them. I don't consider them. I'm talking about out of the big three. Since they go first. So why not? Sunday prime time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with that? I mean, you can probably have it on Spike, and Twitch and Beam, all that shit. They got prime stage, and then that's when you wake up in the morning on Monday, waiting on Sony. That's you're gonna be the talk of the town. Sony probably still do their same spot, 5 o'clock or whatever, where they do it, because they're trying to, help out their other consumer. They're people in Japan and shit. They don't give a fuck about us.
No doubt, no doubt. Plus, if you look at it this way, at least Sony has 24 hours to prepare and adjust their show accordingly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because they're going to have to do something. Because what they're going to say, oh, we got an Ultra Blu-ray player in this shit. Should have been in there in the fucking first place.
True that. All right.
Should have been in the first place. Are you serious? They're gonna charge you extra $100. We're gonna throw this Blu-ray player in there. Well, ain't your other Blu-ray 3? They're gonna show you them games as far back. I guarantee they start off with Kojima shit. Watch, cause they ain't got nothing else. Cause they ain't got no Horizon Zero Dawn no more.
No, I mean, what can they show us? Games that we've already seen?
Detroit.
Wait, they're gonna show Japanese games. Oh wait, they never show Japanese games on stage. That's how relevant they are.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's true.
That even
That's
Sony
true.
doesn't show it on stage. Thank you for that, J-Lo.
Very good point, Jay.
The low blows already.
Yeah, but it's all true, people. Because I've seen the Sony shows, and they never show Japanese games on their show floor or on their stage. All right, on their keynote address.
Those are actual real facts, Kaleidos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do it
All
at their
right.
little sideshows, but never at E3.
Okay, good. All right. So let's move along. You know what I'm saying? So, what are your thoughts on this, Hebot?
I think it's a super chess power move. They're trying to take the queen, king, and the castle all at once. Remember, Sunday is usually cheaper, and I think it was deliberate. So,
Okay, I think we lost Hebot.
Your mic's going out here by a little bit.
longer, pay cheaper.
I got him. They didn't took him hostage.
Might be a possibility.
I know, right? The police wanted to keep our hostage, yo.
Yo, your body.
Hebot,
Can
if
you hear
anything,
me?
jump
Can
out
you hear
and
me?
jump back in. If anything,
jump
jump
out
out
and
and
jump
jump back
You're
in.
botting
Right?
a little bit.
Yeah. All right, so if anything, let's go with Kano. What are your thoughts on this?
First off, Sony sucks. Microsoft is better, but my opinion is they're going to show a lot of new IPs. I'm expecting to see a teaser to Halo, to the new Halo, and then probably possibility of a Gears. And like I say, Sony on the other hand, they're gonna when they show off their demos. Hopefully they don't overheat like they did with Final Fantasy 15. But other than that, though, I just want to see new IPs, and I expect new IPs for that, and show off the power of the Scorpio. You feel me?
Okay, good shit. Granted, that I'm sure that's exactly what they're gonna do. But I want to hear your thoughts on this, J-Long. What's up?
I was disappointed when I saw that the poster for this announcement was the Scorpio chip, but he cut out. But he was telling me before the show they did it on Sunday because they wanted to be like Bethesda. And if you look at Bethesda's show, it was 2.5 hours long. So maybe they get an extra hour since they're doing it on Sunday. And it's also a smart move to do it because more people are home on Sunday. On Monday, 11 o'clock in the morning, whenever it usually is, people are at work. I'd be at work I'd actually be at work by then, or I'd be just.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, so everybody would be there to look at it. So we probably gonna get an hour of Scorpio material, maybe 30 minutes, and they're gonna show Scorpio throughout the event. Like, all right, this guy's playing Sea of Thieves on Scorpio. This guy's playing it on the S. This guy's playing it on Windows 10, and they're gonna show the differences like that. I do want to see what they got next year because we already know what they got this year. They got 5 games this year. It's a very good amount, but there has to be like 3 or 4 to 5 games next year, man. I don't think Microsoft just planned up to this year like Sony fans would have you believe.
Yeah,
man.
I think they're going to extend the time from 30 minutes to like 2 hours.
Yeah,
because I know they're going to show off a lot of more games than they already have. You know what I'm saying? Just to prove the ponies wrong. Like, yeah, we got games coming, and we probably possibly got some games they're going to announce that might be coming out this year that they haven't even announced yet.
Exactly.
No, see, they don't do it on. See, what they want to do a long show, you do it on Monday because you don't have no one there. See, when you do it on Monday, they're not like time constraint, but you're trying to look out for your other people. So when they get done, usually EA is getting ready, and so everybody's leaving this part of LA to go to this part of LA. And where most of these parts of LA is, at a certain time, is bumper to bumper. Usually Microsoft has it at the Galen Center. That's down there downtown LA. If you need to go get over all the way to Westwood, it's going to be a bitch. So they give like a people an hour or two. Now they don't.
Okay. So it is good that they're actually doing it on Sunday now. Good point. Now, Hebot, we actually lost you earlier because you was botting on us real quick. But then again, Xbot, right? So
Yeah.
let us know. What's up? What are your thoughts on this?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
You sound crystal clear.
Nice. What I was
Clear
trying to
thing.
say was, I feel it's a super chest power move. Basically because I believe Sunday's cheaper to acquire the for pricing. It's a little bit better. So they can make it a little bit longer, maybe 2.5 hours, which would make sense. It could spend a nice 45 minutes on everything detailing the Scorpio, and then just showcase all the games, surprises, news, and whatever else they have in store. I think it's also they want to undermine everybody else, like Sony. I just think they want to put the fear in them early. Also, it might be also, Bethesda does the keynote the same day. It might be that they might have some type of collab game with them, a surprise that's going to be showcased on the Scorpio, so let's see what happens. But I think it's a good move. Yeah, I think it's a good move because Mondays usually I think it's the constraint to 1.5 hours because it's more expensive and it's the beginning, the first week in the beginning week of E3, and they charge more money. I think that's why it's always only 1.5 hours. So I think it's definitely to have more time to showcase the Scorpio, and I think if it is, great move. I think it's good. It's different. Everybody's gonna be able to see it. Nobody's gonna be at work. It's a Sunday, man. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big.
All right, I agree with you. Well, my thoughts on all this, actually, they do got a lot of things up their sleeve. And like Kano pointed out earlier, they probably got us some exclusives that are actually going to drop this year that we haven't heard about yet. All right, this is a multi-billion-dollar corporation. They're soon to become a trillion-dollar corporation, the first trillion-dollar corporation on the planet. All right, so these guys got bank. So they got something up their sleeve. They're just staying quiet about it because what people pointed out earlier, like Chief, that people complained when Microsoft showed shit too early. So they stopped showing us things early, and then people complained about that again. I mean, people, make up your fucking minds, all right? Which is it that you want? You know what I'm saying? Is it red or green? All right? So those are my thoughts on that, though. I think Microsoft, they did a great thing by pushing it to Sunday, because now they're going to get more views. Everybody's going to be off, and they're going to be able to see what Microsoft is bringing it to the table. And it's actually going to give Sony 24 hours for them to prepare themselves because they're going to be the talk of the town.
It's going to be Super Bowl Sunday for gamers.
Yes,
Exactly.
It's going to be
Super
big,
Bowl
man.
Sunday.
It puts them center stage, you know,
Yes.
and it's going to be about Scorpio. It's going to be about the Windows 10, you know, that whole ecosystem. I think they're gonna talk about that, and I hope that they talk. You know, they have a good balance. I hope that they balance games, and at the same time try to talk about the how powerful the Scorpio is going to be, you know. But at the same time, you just still want the emphasis to be all on games, because if not, then, you know, the media spins it to everything, man. So we seen what happened, you know, with the other with the reveal, and it feels like they're just relaunching the brand. I think this is possibly, you know, some devs are saying that this is just a next gen console. It's not just
Exactly.
a refresh. It's going to be a completely new thing,
right.
you know. But I think they're going to have to do it where they don't want to make the people with the Xbox, the original OGX, well, the Xbox and then the S. You don't want to have them feel left behind. I think they're going to have everything on display: the PC, the Xbox, the S, the Scorpio, and just talk about games and how they're going to go from here on forward.
Exactly.
So
It's also smart because that's all
Well,
people are
Tron,
going to be talking about for 24 hours. Because with the Microsoft show, in past E3s, the morning will be about Microsoft, but the night will be about Sony. They got an entire 24 hours of just, oh shit, you see what Xbox showed? You saw
Right,
Perfect
that's what I'm
Dark?
saying. They're trying to put
You
that
saw-
in early. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man. But I think, Tron, what you were saying, just to add a little something, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to
Go ahead.
first of all, I think maybe they're going to not concentrate as much on the you know.
I got a quick question.
Go ahead. Hello, Kano cut off.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, is it me or is everybody robot? Is it me or everybody robot?
I don't
hear anything.
I don't hear it.
I know. I don't hear anything either.
You kind of cut off a few minutes ago there, Kano.
Yeah.
I think they're not gonna try to concentrate as much on the PC UWP thing too much. I think it's gonna be there, but it's not gonna be as much. I think that's number one. And my other second thought is, even though you're right, the developers are saying this is like another console. I think they're treating it like what it is, just as a mid-gen cycle. But I think the power is so great, and the benefits to developers, it kind of just feels like a new console and a new relaunch, like you said. That, you know, where I was well put. So it's exciting, man. It's like Chief said, it's gonna be like a Super Bowl Sunday for gaming. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be dope. Because just the power of the
2017 year of the
Scorpio.
Scorpio, man. It's Phil Spencer's thing. It's no one else. It's all about, you point the finger at him now. You can't say it was Matrick or anybody else. It's Phil Spencer, Shannon Loftus, is Mike Ybarra, the whole team who I had the pleasure of meeting and having dinner with. It was just, let me tell you, it's all.
They got a lot
now.
to prove, and I think that's their main focus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Khalid. I'm sorry.
And Megatron also found out how passionate they were about gaming.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is a good
Right.
thing, man. That these are the types of people you want, leading a division like the Xbox division. You want people
Mike
that are
Ybarra
passionate
games, Phil Spencer games. These guys they're into it, man. They're a fan of gaming. I don't want to say fanboy. I mean, of course, they want Microsoft to do well, but they are fans of gaming. I can sit here and listen to Phil go
They're
way
definitely
back
gamers.
about.
Because
Yeah.
with Xbox Live, we can see them online playing games all the time on their profile.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes.
Anytime something new is out, these guys are playing it. Occasionally jumping in games with some of you guys. I mean, so they know they know what they're looking for. I think, and when it comes to gaming, they have more of a sense of what we want than a bunch of corporate people in a suit trying to figure out, okay, which demographic are we going to go after?
Exactly.
I remember one time, I think I saw Phil, he was online, and if my memory serves me right, Scalebound on the Xbox because it said it on it, but obviously we don't have access to his stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
he was trying out probably a pre-alpha or something of it, and it said it on the
Yeah.
thing. That's
Okay.
funny. Just a thought I had. I'm sorry.
Nah, he plays all them games, dude. He was playing Sea of Thieves, Fable Legends for a minute. I mean, what's that other game, Gigantic, that's coming this year? He was playing all them games, right?
Right,
He plays
right.
these games because he wants to know if they're fun, if they're actually worth, to sell to the Xbox consumer.
Exactly.
Right?
Mhm.
I'm saying, even though they got a team of testers, but guess what? You got the head of the Xbox division testing it out himself, all right?
Right.
To see
Right.
if it's something
Yo,
that he
can you hear me?
wants the Xbox game.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we
hear
hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you, Kano. We can hear you.
And as a matter of fact, Caleb, say what you was going to say earlier.
Yeah, you cut out. Oh,
Yeah, I think he's coming in and no. Let's
Yeah.
see.
No, I was gonna ask, man, is it me or does it?
Oh no, we're not botting.
Yeah, I think it's you, man.
Yeah, something's
Yep.
PSN, bro.
Wow, damn. That's low blow. Okay. But
he's using that PlayStation Dingleberry mic.
Oh,
wow. Could be, man. Who knows?
No,
Well, anyway. It's a good thing, man. I mean, the show on Sunday is going to be popping. Really, it is. They're going to take center stage. And if you think about it, the show's it's going to have a good balance. Microsoft is always giving good shows. You know
and this is
what
a
I'm
first for Microsoft. I think they never did it on a Sunday, right?
saying?
Ever?
No, they
No.
never did it before. They never did
Wow.
it before on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But they always do a good show. This ain't Nintendo. I mean, I'm not taking pot shots at Nintendo, but that Switch thing, oh my gosh. But still, I digress. Let's just move along. Does anybody else have anything to add before we move on to the next topic?
No IPs, please, or all IPs brought back. That's what I want
Yo,
to see.
they could break, new, old, everything, all right? Everything under the kitchen sink, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, the next thing on the itinerary is PlayStation Now. All right, it's been removed from the Vita and the PS3. Right now, I'll chime in about this later, but let's hear your thoughts on this, Megatron.
I don't know, man. I'm not too familiar with how PlayStation Now works with the Vita and PS3. I guess that's the streaming service. It was able to stream to the Vita and the PS3. Now they're taking it offline to focus more on what's it going to be still available for the TV, PC, and the PS4?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, they got to go where I guess it best suits them. I'm not too familiar with how it works as far as that whole thing. Maybe they don't have enough servers. I don't know. Maybe it's the demand is not as high for those two devices. So I don't know.
All right, good shit. All right, what are your thoughts on this, Chief?
Man, I stepped out. What was the topic?
PlayStation Now, it's been removed from the Vita and the PS3.
Just sounds like same old Sony. More anti-consumer bullshit.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It is anti-consumer because why are you gonna X out all those consumers that have Vitas and all those consumers that have PS3s? Didn't they sell over 90 million PS3 consoles?
Yeah.
You're gonna X out all those people and not give them access to PlayStation Now? Now, Megatron pointed something out interesting, which I think it's at the heart of the matter. It's a server issue. Sony doesn't invest money in servers. All right, they just finished bringing out 2 more consoles, the Slim and the PlayStation Pro. All right, so their servers is getting taxed. All right, I mean, think about it. 3 years in and they still under maintenance. Well, guess what happened with the maintenance? So they ended up taking away the Vita, PlayStation Now, and PlayStation Now. They took it away from the PlayStation 3 people, and then y'all say that y'all love Sony. Okay, more power to you. All right, now, J-Lon, what are your thoughts on this?
I think this is kind of bad because in Japan the Vita is huge, and if I was a Vita owner, I'd like to play Guilty Gear Revelator on my Vita. I like to play The Last of Us on my Vita. Like
Wow.
those would be cool games to experience on a handheld, and you can't do that. PS3, PS3 of all platforms, I understand because PS Now is really just playing PS3 games, so you could already play those natively on your console. But again, they obviously don't have the servers. They invested in Gaikai, and I know for a fact they haven't made their money back.
No.
Like, I don't know anyone who's on PS now. For all the ponies I've talked to, none of them have that shit. No one really wants to pay over like what is 150, 120 for
Wow.
old games.
I got a question. With
They'd
PS
rather
Now,
have
can
PC.
with PS Now, can you go online
Yeah, you
to
can,
and
I
play?
think.
You can't. No,
Or
but
it's
it's
just
only
you
the
stream it.
servers open, right? Yeah.
I've actually used it, and it actually works well. I play Guilty Gear Revelator, which is on PS4 also.
okay?
I tried a fighting game, to test the latency, and it was pretty good.
It
And
seems
Oh,
different for different people. I've experienced it myself, and where I experienced it, and a friend of mine, he had really good internet. I think it was 120 download. So I don't see how it was his internet. But we were playing a game, and when you pressed A to jump, it was at least a half a second. You could feel the delay.
Right.
It wasn't really bad, but you could feel it on his. Now it
Yeah.
could be different from person to person. Like let's say there's a closer server you live, which might actually give you quicker access to it. Where we
Yeah.
live, it didn't. I don't know what it may have been, but so I'm telling you, I've tried it, and we found it. We found it to be a little bit laggy.
Okay.
We played a shooter. I would pull the trigger, and you could hear like, okay, it would be like click on the controller, and then pow on the game. So it was like you could hear it, you could feel it. Turning left and right was a little jittery. But like I said, I mean, you might be just in the right spot to get it. So
Yeah, I've heard
Okay.
that also from Lebowski. Actually, he lives more in the mountains or some shit. So I don't know. It might be where he's at. He might not be near a server. So you probably have a good point there.
Well, just think about it. Sony really doesn't invest in servers, people. They're probably still using the same for servers that they had last generation. Right? But oh well. Let's hear your thoughts on this, Hebot.
I think it's just basically the traffic. I think the traffic might not be there anymore on PS3 and Vita. So this is probably how they got enough money to do R&D to make the external hard drive support the update.
Okay.
And I think it just makes sense. Like Megatron said, why keep something that is, or like you said, rather, that's taxing on the network. If they could eliminate those two devices because of the low traffic, even though it sucks, because Jamie made a valid point that a lot of people still, and especially in Japan, really dawned on the Vita, on the PS Vita.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. Like they really follow it really well to this day. I mean, they still got releases for games over there in the Vita, from what I understand. So it kind of sucks for them. I don't know how heavy they're watching Netflix, because I mean they pirate everything. They can get everything. And they're the masters of pirating to begin with. So I don't know how much they need Netflix to begin with, but I'm not trying to throw no jabs. It's just that everybody knows they're the masters of pirating. But I just think it makes
Yo, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
I just think it's basically that. It's just more of a low traffic. I think the traffic is not enough there. They figure,
Yeah.
well, we eliminate it and we give some better stability to our network for the PS4, the PC, and all our, like TV devices and stuff like that, which makes sense. But it does suck for those who still enjoy it on the Vita and PS3. I'm pretty sure they'll move forward to the PS4 eventually. I mean, I don't know. That's just my thought. Yeah.
Good point. Good point. And I'm glad that you brought up Netflix, because there's been ponies out there, all right? Some ponies in particular that have talked about that all we do on Xbox is watch Netflix. What's the number one used device for Netflix, people?
PS3,
It's the
as far as I
PlayStation
know.
4.
Yeah.
All right? It's not the Xbox One. It's the PlayStation 4, the number one used device for Netflix,
What did
people.
that last generation Kaleidoscope for PS3? I think YouTube put out a statement that it was the most watched app on PS3, if I'm not mistaken.
Literally it is, man. But as far as like PlayStation now being removed from the Vita and PS3, what are your thoughts on this 100? See, 100 took an L on this one. So let's go with Kano.
No, he has
They're
his
grilling.
he has
Hey,
his mic
Kano
off.
just left. What?
Honey out there grilling, man. They're grilling.
All right,
Probably
man.
has a customer or something.
Yeah, he said he had a customer. Yeah.
All right, no problem though. All right, so then if anything, then we'll move on to the next subject,
man.
unless anybody
there
has
he
anything
is.
else to add. Oh, there you go, Kano. All right, so what are your thoughts on the Vita and the PS3 being removed, from PlayStation Now.
I guess he's on PlayStation now.
He's speechless.
I feel
He's
bad.
speechless right now. He's
Really
choked
trying
up.
to
He's
get in.
speechless.
I feel
Yeah.
bad. He's
Oh,
really
he's
trying to
speechless.
get in, but it's not working.
I know, man.
Damn.
Yeah, we're having some major issues this week. But oh well. If anything, does anybody else have anything to add to this topic?
Just I remember it working on PS3, seeing my friend stream Batman Arkham, and it was bad, dude. The textures weren't even popping in on time. That's the only thing I remember
Word.
on the PSN now. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. It's different for everybody, like Chief said, but I don't know how
So
much
you're
better
saying
it is.
he bought that the textures don't pop until after you beat the game. And wow. Hey, man. Hey,
Yeah, which
They gotta lower the price, man.
but you take the good with the bad, I guess. I don't know.
right.
I know, though, those prices, that's highway robbery, man. EA Access only charges $30, and at least you get this gen games.
And you download them. You don't
Yeah,
stream
and they lowered it. They
Oh,
lowered it.
man.
It used to be like 2 something.
That's really unfortunate though. That Sony tells their gamers what they think is of value to them, and doesn't give them choice, because EA is a great. I never know I had such bad just feelings about EA. Just didn't care for them as a company. They've done so many shady, stupid things, and EA Access has turned them around in my view of them. Like they.
Well, it's giving them definitely a good positive view.
Man,
You're right.
what $30 a year offers you on that EA Access? It's
All those games, man.
It's a steal.
Plus the,
It's a steal.
having the previews first. Yeah,
Oh,
I
The
think
back
Kano's
compat
right.
games too add a lot of value to it. Also, you get all the Mass
Mhm.
Effect games.
Look,
I
Pony,
think
if
Kano's
you're a Pony listening, you don't have an Xbox One, look at the list of games you get to play. You have free access to for $30. It's ridiculous. Everything from Mirror's Edge to every sports title to the Need for Speed games to Unravel. The list goes on, man. And
You're not streaming the game. You're downloading
You're
it.
not
There's
streaming
no,
it.
there's no
You're
delay. You don't have
Exactly.
the PS
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
issues.
Absolutely. That's absolutely
The
the
text-
No
Textures
server
won't
pop in
stream
after you
shutting
finish
down
the game.
either.
The
Yeah.
biggest
EA Access is awesome. It's the best value. I
Yeah.
can't say it enough. And it's like I said, as far as what it did in my mind for EA is it made me actually trust them again. Whereas I was losing a lot of trust in EA.
And they give you discounts, too. You
That's
automatically
right.
get 10% off of all games.
And you get early access too.
Early
Every
access.
game is a timed
Oh.
exclusive, basically.
Days, we're playing games. Listen to this. Every game by EA that comes out, we're playing it 10 days before all the ponies. It's crazy. Every single
Mass
EA
Effect.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Oh, my gosh.
We had Battlefield.
Mass
We had
Effect
Battlefield
Andromeda?
1 10 days early.
I remember when
Oh.
Star Wars Battlefront came out. Everybody was going crazy because they were able to play.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
No. Not only do we get free free trials to every game that comes out. We get 10 I think it's like 10 hours to play them.
Yeah.
On top of getting them 10 days early and a 10% discount. Man, they got a thing with 10, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like win 10. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, win 10
Pun
fan.
intended.
Mhm.
Right up, man. All right, is Kano in finally?
Yeah, I think so.
Honestly,
got it,
I don't
brother.
know no more. I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, we can hear you.
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
We can hear you now, dude. You're good.
It's something's wrong with my connection on here, bro. You know
Sound
what I'm
good
saying?
now.
You
Talk,
sound good
talk.
now,
Sound
man.
good
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Go.
Let
Why
it
you
rip.
are using
Yeah.
the Sony server?
Nah, blame Sony. Blame Sony for that. But what was the question? So what's the question?
Oh, dag. It said you left the party.
Nah, he's
He's
here. That was
He's
his
still
brother.
here.
Yeah, he's still
all
here.
right. All right. Well, yeah. The question was that Sony removed PlayStation Now from the Vita and the PS3.
What are your thoughts?
What are your thoughts on that?
That's my thoughts. I'm not surprised about it because, like I said, it's not. Well, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, right? So
Right.
it
Mhm.
looks like they not making nothing out of them. So they just trying to focus on PlayStation 4, so because that's their money maker. But PS3 had some decent games, and Vita really didn't have that really to offer. So, but though, yeah, like I said, don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
All right. Good shit. Good shit. Fair enough. All right. Anybody else has anything to add? Is 100 back, by the way? No.
I also want to say this too. I think, I mean, really, how many people are still on PlayStation 3? I know a lot of people are still rocking the 360 like crazy. You go on there and I can't believe how the community there's still a huge community on the 360. You go to PS3 and it's like a barren wasteland, dude. Like there's dust balls and where the tumbleweeds floating across the fucking street.
Did they ever say the date of when they were going to stop this?
No,
No.
You know why I'm thinking? Because unless they're coming out with another handheld, you know, maybe announcement for E3, possibly. Why would you?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Why would you stop if you got that big? I mean, and then I want to know if it's going to be in different regions, like maybe it's just in the States or you know, so on and so forth. Because why would you want to stop that? Like,
Yeah,
it boggles my mind.
Yeah, I don't think they came out with those particulars, but that's a good question. That's actually good. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And want to know what's the trippy thing? That supposedly they're still manufacturing PS3s. Microsoft stopped manufacturing the 360s.
Yes.
And yet, there's still a shitload of people online on the 360. You could jump on a Halo game, a Forza, Gears, whatever, a fighting game like DOA, and you'll still find people online. All right, that's the trippy fucking thing, yo.
Well, it helps too because it's forward compatible now. Everything is moving forward, and I can if you're on your 360 and I'm on my Xbox One, we can still play Gears together. We can still play the fighting games and.
Exactly.
So, party chats on 360. From Xbox One, I joined 360 party chat and talked to my friend who was still on 360.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
It was crazy.
Wow.
Yep.
Look at that, people. We can still talk to people on the 360. Now,
all
you know
about
you
that
can't do that with a
ecosystem.
PS3.
It's all about that ecosystem, Collide.
Exactly. It's all about that ecosystem, man. And they wonder why we Xbox fans.
And helping Jay Long's friend get a Xbox One.
Yeah, exactly.
He did.
Okay, well, see, there you go. Look how fast that was.
That was Poro. This was when Rare Replay came out.
Oh,
Remember, Rare
okay.
Replay had
I
back
remember
compat
that.
before.
Yes.
Rare Replay had back compat before back compat.
Mhm.
So I was
Right.
playing Viva Pinata, and he invited me, and I joined just to see what happened. And there he was talking. I'm like, oh shit, it was crazy.
Like, this is dope. This is dope.
I'm like, yo, I'm on the Xbox One right now, bro. He's like, oh really? All right.
But that just goes to show how much Microsoft thinks about their consumers and the ones that use their Xbox platform. All right. They think about having us connected, having that connectability, being able to game with our friends and our family. All right. Without no red tape in between. All right. Or no server issues in between.
You know what's nice? We don't have to sit and convince ourselves we don't need these features because we get to use them every day.
There you go.
Good point, Chief. Good point. Because that's what a lot of ponies tend to do. They convince themselves that they don't need it unless Sony comes out and says it. Yo, you need this. You need to pay $100 a year for PlayStation Now. It's like, give me that money.
We don't need the 4K Blu-ray player. We don't need to be online. It's just I remember all of it way back when, man.
True that, man.
We don't need cloud. We don't need DirectX. We don't need none of that. We don't need Gears.
No, definitely not, man. Now, good point. Now, so talking about exclusives, Forza Horizon 3 sold 2.5 million US. All right. So obviously, that's North America, all right? Canada, US. All right. But they sold 2.5 million copies. All right. Physical. All right. We're not talking digital. We're not talking the rest of the world. All right. So what are your thoughts on this, Chief?
240.
What? Say again?
What are your thoughts on Forza Horizon 3 selling 2.5 million copies in the US?
Oh, man. If you play Forza Horizon, that will not surprise you. I'd say it's graphics porn. If you love video games and you really like graphics, you're graphics whore. I mean, it's definitely the best looking game I think on anywhere. And as far as the way the cars handle and feel, if you've ever driven any of these cars in real life, it's exactly. I've had nostalgia playing the game. I've worked on car lots before, selling cars at one time. And I got to test drive many different vehicles. I mean, everything from the SRT8s and the fucking down, even the Mustang Cobras and all, everything that would come out. I would, I'd get a little bit, anxious and hop in it, and take off down the road. And as soon as, I was out of sight, I'd play with it a little bit, see how it drove, And so I've got to experience a lot of different cars, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know how they feel different. You know how this car's heavier than that car. I mean, if you've ever taken a Camaro around a corner versus a Mustang around a corner, it's two totally different feelings. Like it just doesn't feel the same at all. And they capture that in the game to where I get behind the wheel of some of these cars and I'm like, oh, damn, this is exactly right. This is like people who own these cars probably get the same feeling when they play the game. They're like, this is just like my shit, It's just like the car I drive. But on top of that, the physics, the graphics, the realism. I mean, the only thing that game needs to add to it is like bugs hitting the windshield. And it would I mean, like, I'm saying it's so perfect that you'd have to get ridiculous just to make it any better. But yeah, I mean, it does not surprise me at all, man. I mean, just play Forza Horizon 3. And from what I heard, the Forza team is working on a new game. I don't know if y'all have heard about that.
Yeah, they split their team up into two, and they opened a new studio for another game.
Yeah, right down the road from the original.
I have a feeling that this next game you'll be able to get out of the car. I don't know, but I just get that feeling. I hope so. Something.
Yeah. I agree with you, Chief, because just think of all those characters that you got to choose from that are fully detailed models, man, just to make your own avatar in the game. I was like, wow, that was cool. Lot. It's kind of deep, right? Just for a regular driving game.
But, I kind of fell off racing games, and Forza brought me back into them. So I have to give them major credit. And Turn 10 and Playground, those guys are awesome. They make the best racing game ever, and I think it's a great collection of other developers who have worked on other racing games. I mean, some of these guys work for you can name them all.
Like Bizarre Creations, Codemasters.
Yeah. I mean, these guys are from a good prestige of racing developers all pulled together.
Sega GT maybe. Sega GT, I think. Isn't that how it all kind of started?
Yes. Guys from Project Gotham and everything. So, I mean, I say keep the Forza games coming. Let the ponies complain about us having one of the greatest racing games, or having the greatest. I don't want to say one of. I just straight up the greatest racing game of all time.
This generation.
$1 billion franchise. $1 billion franchise. The hate was real on Twitter, on the Facebook groups. I could not believe it. And just look. You can start with Forza Motorsport 5, which was great as a launch title. You can go to Forza Horizon 2, Forza 6. I mean, to get in that Indy car, Forza Motorsport 6, and to feel the sense of speed, I'm like, oh my God. I couldn't even imagine that in VR, but that sense of speed, I was sold on.
Do that at night, man. Good luck.
All the cars, the expansions. I mean, how could you, what do you expect? And then there's nothing to compete with it. And everything, the realism, the sound, the driving mechanics, the physics, and then they added the puddles, 3D puddles. I mean, it just goes on. And then Forza Horizon 3 was just icing on the cake. Just stop hating, accept what it is, and Gran Turismo's got a big shoe to fill. I don't think they can even compete. Yeah. That's it, man. It's a good franchise. That's all. Don't knock it. Compliment it. People. The hate that it bothers me so much that people are just nasty.
Salty.
Yeah, just man.
And I know why they salty, man. It's just think about it. Gran Turismo hasn't seen the title this generation at all, and they found out that they were getting the title last year, and they delayed it again to this year, and it's called Gran Turismo Sport. All right, who are they trying to compete with? Obviously, it's not Forza Motorsport anymore. It must be Forza Horizon, I guess. Is it going to be open world? I'm just saying, why would they change their name to Gran Turismo Sport? I don't understand. Was there something wrong with their name?
Maybe they compete with Drive Club. I don't know.
I think they're trying to use it as an Evo sports type thing. For competitive, like sport, as in competitive.
Well, we already know Forza Horizon is actually also an esport.
Right.
All right, because that actually became an esport as well. And Sony does not have any esports titles. 100 did a bit of video about this just yesterday. Sony has no esports.
Right.
All right, what was you going to say, Pete?
I was going to say, if there's a lot of cool Forza videos out there. If you look them up. There's one where they had a guy playing Forza on the racetrack while an actual, professional drove that track and see if you could get the better time. Right. And it was like neck and neck. Right. I mean, it was crazy.
Oh wow.
And they actually did have a pro racer play on a simulation setup that was connected to Forza.
Right.
And
With the
I think
steering
he
wheel
got
and
the
everything.
same time in the video game as he does his real world record. He was able to match his real world record in the game, and that
Right.
was impressive.
Right.
Like
Wow.
that just shows how far they go to
How authentic it is too.
yeah, how authentic and realistic it is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a trip because yeah, like you said on the Forza games, you could turn off all the assists. When you turn off all the assists, it makes it realistic as all get out.
Mhm.
All right,
And the
that's
tracks
what
have been laser scanned down to the. I mean, it's
Yeah.
down to the centimeter.
To the
because it's
anthill
small.
that's on the middle of the
Yeah.
track.
Exactly, to the anthill that's on the corner of the track. Exactly, man. That's how they do these tracks, and they keep it real, man. With all the drifting, the mechanics is all on point. Let's hear your thoughts on this, Jalen. I don't think you chimed in yet.
It just goes to show what the series does. Like Forza Horizon and Motorsport are two different series. Motorsport, it's in the title. It's a sports game. So it's kind of like the same thing every year for some people. But at least Microsoft doesn't remove the last one like Sony does with MLB. But that's besides the point. But with Horizon, though, everyone's a completely different map. It's a completely different game. So I think that entices more people to go to Horizon. And like you guys were saying, you got the assists,
I
and you
remember
can play
this.
without the assists. So you could be. This appeals to the casual. You could be a casual racing fan who just wants to have a blast racing with his friends. Compared to Motorsport, where it's 100% business, you got to be first place in Horizon. I mean, in Motorsport.
And let's not forget about Drivatars, which is an
The
innovative
Mhm.
Drivatar
itself,
just
so-
adds to the AI, man. You feel like
Mhm.
if
Very
you put
nice
it on
feature.
hard, the Drivatar difficulty, man, good luck. Good luck,
Mm.
especially racing against me. But
Also, good luck playing against AI and other racing games after you've gotten used to Drivatars.
Yeah,
The way
Yeah.
the Drivatars feel, it's hard to explain to someone who hasn't played Forza. You really can't. You play Forza though, and you realize the AI feels very competitive. Not only that, but you have your friends and gamer tag floating above the car, so it makes you
Mhm.
want to be competitive. You're like, oh, I gotta pass him. I gotta pass him. So
Exactly.
yeah,
you
the
know,
club feature too. The club
and
feature
yeah,
really adds a sense of
And what does the Drivatars use, people?
Cloud.
the cloud.
That
Mhm.
cloud
Okay.
gen.
Yeah, and it captures, but it captures your racing patterns, and it creates an AI that drives like your friend. And I think that the feeling when you're playing against the computer, it mimics online racing. It's mind blowing. You go back to play like another racing game that doesn't have Drivatars, and it feels generic. The AI is dumb. The AI does the same predictable things. It's like,
You
man, I
come in
can't.
first place all the time.
Yeah. It's like, man, no, I can't go back to regular driving, car AI and other racing games
Mhm.
after playing
Yeah, you
Forza.
can't.
and the off-road stuff too. That adds a whole new layer to Forza.
Oh my god.
And
Yeah.
you could play the whole thing campaign co-op. I think this is the best-selling racing game this generation. So I think Horizon is
Yeah.
gonna be the new main Forza. We usually
Yeah.
think of Motorsport, but I think Horizon has taken the crown. And I
Mhm.
also think what helped was the reviews, because this is the first 90 Metacritic Xbox game.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of tools
Horizon
out
is-
there.
It's
There's
so
a lot of
friendly.
tools out there who see IGN.
Well,
Yeah.
IGN gave this a great score. So
Ori was in the 90s until the hate came in, but that's another story.
exactly. And that did really well also. That sold over 1 million.
Yes.
So I think the reviews definitely help, man. I think they're tough on Xbox, but this is a game that you can't be tough on because there's really nothing to complain about.
Just have too
From
much
graphics to
complaint.
handling to just this game has so much goddamn content and so much customization options. I can't think of a flaw in this
man,
game.
Yeah.
The only flaw I could think of is it's 30 frames, but it's so gorgeous and it's so open.
It's
that I
well
could completely look
optimized,
past
30
that. I
frames.
could completely look
Yeah.
past that.
Work
And-
wonders.
hey,
Even though it's
The,
30 frames, though, don't get me
customization-
wrong. Some of them supercars, they look like they running at 60.
No, on my
Yeah,
4K
yeah.
TV, it
Them
looks
motherfuckers
60.
be out, yo.
They-
You be sweating like you driving a freaking a hoopty, all right? Because the cars just be like, "Choo!" It's like, what
If
the
you got
fuck?
a AutoMotion Plus TV, Samsung, other TVs probably have this feature. Put AutoMotion Plus on and see how smooth that game runs. It looks like it's on 60.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
you definitely get a great sense of speed, even at 30 frames per second. Let's not
Oh, yeah.
forget also it
It's
has
well
HDR.
optimized.
One of the first games that came out
Oh man,
Yeah.
I
that
can
ran
only
in
imagine.
HDR.
Well, I'm
So-
saying it here. I hope the Scorpio bumps it up to 60. That might be,
Yep, I think it will because it's 60 on PC.
Right.
Oh, there it is.
There
And
you
you
go.
know the Scorpio's going to be using, like you said, there you go.
That
you
UWP,
go.
dude, that's what it's
Oh
for.
man, but Horizon's online mode is nice too. It's got 4-player co-op, and then it's got this
You can make your own challenges.
yeah, you can create your own challenges, and what I like is the road trip, and that's where it's kind of like the Sunset Overdrive multiplayer, where you race to an event, then then you compete in the event, and then you race to the next event. So you're racing around the open world, hitting event, and going from one race to another with no loading or anything, and it's really cool. I like that.
That's tight.
Yeah.
And one cool thing is I go to a single player event and I go on one of the levels, one of the, I guess, globes or whatever. I don't know what you call them. Let's just call them events. And there's multiple ones to choose from. And I go there and I see events that my friends made. I see like Xbox All Day has an event right here with Dodge cars or whatever.
Mhm.
You know, they integrate
I
the
got a Warhol
customization into
stunt
stuff,
challenge.
man.
You guys should
Yes,
check it out.
I will definitely check that out, man.
That's
still
cool.
haven't even
That's how
scratched the
deep
surface.
this game is.
I beat
we
the
still
game and I haven't scratched the surface.
Dude, there's
Dang.
something to do around every corner. There's either like a speed trap where you're trying to like beat your fastest time, or you have like the corners where you got to do the drift, the drifting,
Oh, how about the barn finds?
the barn find,
The
yeah,
drone.
I love the bar finds.
stunt
I love
jump.
those.
the bucket
They try
list.
to find the bucket list too. I mean, there's
And
a
we
whole
aren't even
bunch of
talking
stuff.
about Blizzard Mountain. I didn't even
I
have. I don't even
know.
have that shit. I need to get
This is
that.
the
man.
base game, people. The base game, not the expansion. The expansion is even doper, but this is the base game. Wow, I can't find it. It is dope as hell. He bought. What are your thoughts on Forza Horizon 3 selling 2.5 million copies?
Well, I have a couple of points.
B with a B, billion.
Yeah,
Not million.
I got a couple of points I want to hit. First point. You know, congratulations to Microsoft Turn 10, Playground Studios, because it's well deserved. It's well deserved, and it shows in the product. Even with Forza 6 and Horizon, they're both really high quality in their own genres.
Yes,
You know,
incredible.
respectively. In the sim race category and the open world, now arcade style racing that we got with Horizon, even though it started with the first one on 360.
But
It was
Horizon,
still,
you could still
you know,
make it realistic like the sim. Just turn off all the.
Yeah,
effects.
absolutely. You get the choice. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
That's my first point. So congratulations to them as well deserved. The second point is I feel that all Xbox gamers are vindicated because like Megatron pointed out, there was a lot of hate, and it's just because it's an Xbox game, which is the most ignorant thing that I could ever hear day in, day out with these so-called players that are saying or claiming we're gamers, but we hate Forza because it's not GTA Sport or because it's not Gran Turismo. You know what I'm trying to say? And most of them haven't even played the game. They're just going on the sense fact that they think it's just a regular racer, like they're accustomed to having from back in the day. That was just racing and that's it, and there was no real meat, if you will, to the product. Forzas have been created in a way where there's so much content with the DLC, with the actual modes, now with the co-op mode and Horizon 4-player, that it just keeps you engrossed and enticed. You want to come back all the time, and the experience is always fun. It's racing, but it's always fun. So I'm glad that we're vindicated because you know how many people are like, oh, it didn't sell. Which is going to bring me to my third point. Everybody here in this podcast, including the ones that left, like,
I'm
Young
here.
Kano
I'm
and
here.
100.
No, I'm back.
Okay.
Had a customer. I'm back.
No,
Had a
no.
customer.
Everybody here in this podcast, to put it into perspective, people, we own Forza Horizon digitally. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
This is
Everybody.
only counting. This is only counting physical. And in my friends list, I have over 200 people, right? Or over 100 people, whatnot. And almost everybody that had it digital. I bought a digital for my friend. I bought a digital for my other son. I got another copy of it digital for myself. Like, I have two digital copies of it. And the game still managed to sell over 2.5 million, copies. It hit over the billion mark. This is a triumph, not just for Xbox, but for gamers in general.
Exactly.
Because this will make Polyphony have to try and work harder to try to at least be on the same level as what Turn 10 and Playground Studios have created. But see, here's the problem. I don't know if Polyphony is dependent on how much Sony's funding them to make the game. Because this could also be the problem and the reason why Gran Turismo has felt dated for a while, because there's not enough money there to actually create something from scratch like they did with Forza Horizon and Forza and Motorsport 6. These are all brand new engines, remember. And they're even using DirectX 12 with the HDR in Horizon, and I'm pretty sure Forza 7 on Scorpio is going to be a technical masterpiece. I can only imagine what it's going to look like. So my last point would be this. This would be my last point. My last point would be for all those who haven't played it, go and get it. The game is cheap. It's worth your money. It's a must-have. It's a must-have in your library, like Megatron said. And it's a game that it never gets old because you always have something to do, and you could always enjoy it with your friends as well. So and to the ponies, I'm sorry, man, but all that hate didn't exclude it from becoming $1 billion seller. So now Microsoft has $4 billion franchise. Minecraft, okay, which wasn't really theirs, but now it belongs to them, so it is theirs. Forza, Halo, and Gears. And people always say, well, why Forza, Halo, and Gears? I'll tell you why. Because every time they make a new one, they always make it better than what the one was that they last released. They keep making it better and better. And that is why people keep buying them, because they're top quality. So, good for gaming, good for gamers, definitely good for the Xbox community. But those are my points. Those are my 4 main points.
I got a question, Hebot. How many cars are in Forza?
Which one? Horizon or Motorsport?
Forza 6. I think 6 has the biggest cars.
6 has 450 right off the gate, right?
Look, listen to this, okay? Talk about replay value. If you were to play with one car every day, it would take you 400 days to fucking play that game.
Right. Good point.
One car a day. 400 days of replay value. Just playing with one car, different car every day.
Right.
And that's without the car pack. That's without the car pack.
That's way more.
That's
way more than
NASCAR.
I think it's closer to 5 or 6.
Yeah,
now.
because you got NASCAR now, and them cars.
NASCAR. Yeah, dude, they just added that.
That's what I'm saying. And the thing is, people are going to be like, oh, well, you're going to get bored. It's just racing.
And they got rally racing. They got everything in that shit.
Yeah.
Right. You get bored if you play it like nonstop. But Forza's the type of game that when you go beat, let's say, Battlefield, or when you go beat, the upcoming, Resident Evil 7, you go back to it. It's what you do on your children.
It's the social aspect of it. It's Xbox Live. It's go. Hey, what you doing, 100? What you doing?
Right.
Master Chief, Collide. Let's jump in the cars. We can drink and drive. The safety of our own home.
It's a chill. It's a chill game.
100 be drinking, driving, and grilling.
Yeah.
Time. No, but like what you said, Megatron. I didn't have it nights where my buddies was like, "Hey, and this is we before Forza Horizon 3. We playing regular Forza 6.
Yeah,
and Mega come in or something, and hey, I got a car. I got a Maybach. Oh, for real? We gonna do S cars, and then we just flying, and somebody will bump each other. You motherfucker! Oh, that's some bullshit. Let's race again. Or you clip me. But it was the social aspect of it. I don't hear that on the other side. I don't hear people getting.
Man, we've had some.
Who's still playing Drive Club? Really? Does anybody know?
What?
Who's playing Drive Club? I haven't seen no Drive
Mega
Club
playing
anywhere.
Mega playing
For 750, and still nobody
He
playing.
He playing
You know
it.
what's funny?
He bought it. He playing it. He said it's not no Forza.
This
No.
exposed
Forza.
VG Charge too, guys, because VG Charge has Forza at 2 million, while they said according to MPD it was at 2.5. So something's up there, man.
Yeah,
And
but
they
see,
even had
MP
Drive Club outselling Forza on VG.
Yeah, but see,
That's why
that
you can't trust
MPD
VG
shit.
Charge, man.
See that MPD
The
and
VG
that
charts,
VG
VG
chart shit.
charts.
That
Yeah,
shit
VG
is an
charts is-
estimate. That's an estimate.
That
They're
shit
going
is
off of estimate.
bullshit.
VG charts. I can make a better estimate than VG charts. Shit, I go run a fucking poll and get
I
a
don't
better
think-
than VG
I
charts.
don't
But
even think
they're
Microsoft knows themselves. what
It seems
the
like they
numbers
took
are.
classes from
well,
Michael
Microsoft.
Pachter.
No, yeah, Microsoft.
wow,
Think
you're
about
right,
it.
man.
Each company know what they say. Okay, People don't think about it. I hate when people go, well, the Xbox lost to NPD. So fucking what? Because it's not everything. Walmart, that doesn't even count on
They
NPD.
weren't even counted before, right?
Exactly.
They don't count on NPD.
Listen.
Mom and pops don't count on the NPD. Amazon
Digital.
don't count on the no digital. People don't understand digital world. My last few Christmases, I haven't saw them all. I've been all digital.
Microsoft
Thank God
confirmed the digital's 52%, Bo.
Yeah. So when it comes to people don't understand that digital thing. Like, man, I just bought TVs. Amazon now. I can get this shit here in an hour. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing a lot of stuff where I don't have to go running to the malls. I think I got older and I kind of got claustrophobic. Every time I go to the mall, it's always crowded and somebody bumping into you. Don't say excuse you, and then you want to turn around and slap the shit out of them. You know. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is like I can sit in my office in front of my computer. Hey son, what you want? You know, my brother was just here for the weekend, and moms need this
You got
and
him for the
that.
Halo.
Amazon now.
You got him for
he
the
got
Halo.
me for. He got me for my Halo. But you know what? I went on Amazon and got the digital copy. That's that quick. That quick. I'm like, I'm
Hey,
gonna
you know what
I'm
else,
gonna get Halo
guys?
5.
They're about to bundle Forza with a bunch of Xbox Ones, so
Yes,
we know
yes.
way more people are gonna be into Forza now. Maybe Forza Horizon 4 is gonna sell even more.
You know what's kind of sad about this? The only thing I think sad is that they should have, if they would have done a nice Forza console, oh man, it would have been really nice, man.
Yeah,
Like,
man,
I-
I agree,
was-
bro.
Well,
You know,
Maybe they might with Forza 7. Who knows?
maybe, yeah.
Yeah, they'll do it with Forza. You know what they're gonna have
Ooh,
with
if
the
they did a
Scorpio.
Forza 7 Scorpio, I was gonna say that.
That's what they're gonna do. That they're gonna do it because that's gonna be their flagship.
exactly.
They'll do it. Like I give you a Forza, and like I said, give you a Forza, and people gonna buy it. Look how they blew the blue one.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
My
They
favorite
should
color is
realize
blue,
that
but that shit
Horizon
looking
is more
fresh.
popular now, though.
yeah, yeah.
And you know,
Horizon is more popular, but a lot of people, like I had a guy that sit there, it was like on my comment, oh yeah, well they use Gran Turismo in all type of rally sports. I believe they use Forza. I ain't never saw no damn Gran Turismo getting used as a simulator. I know that I saw Gran Turismo. How you think they get all these cars? I said they get all these cars where you that gear what they now I forgot. MVP said he was like, well, they have to pay license for these cars. They know what would Microsoft do every E3? They'll bring out with Forza, they bring out a new exotic car that's not even out yet.
Yep,
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
Listen,
Even
I was
Horizon,
up close and personal with that Lamborghini, which was only maybe
Nice.
10 or 20 in the world. You know, just within 3 feet of me. It was that was a beautiful car. That was a
And that wasn't no
beautiful
PS2 car either. Remember that?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, no.
It wasn't the PS2 ported over to the PS3.
Don't hate. I got the little. That's when I pre-ordered it.
car. Nice.
Yeah, so when I sit there and I look at that stuff like
importing cars from PS2, man. That's
and I'm like, and then I'm like, oh, well, ain't no Volvos. Trust me, when they make enough money, hey, Volvo, you want to make a car pack?
Right.
Just like they made a car pack for Forza Horizon 6.
Gran
Hey, I got
Turismo
all
don't got
Porsche.
Porsche.
Yeah, that
They
Porsche
don't
one
got
took
Porsche
long
Gran Turismo.
because they had a deal.
No.
I think it was with somebody. I forgot who it was.
It was with EA. EA owns the Porsche license, but since they're cool with Microsoft, they do DLC packs.
Right.
Okay, good shit.
And
See,
then they
that's
gonna
what
say, well, EA is with Microsoft now. And this. Well, Peter Mortar came at y'all motherfuckers and said, hey, do you want this EA access?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you don't want it? All right, fuck it. Hey, Phil, I got this shit right here.
Well,
Matter of fact,
Peter Moore's
I'll
not
give
too
you
fond of Sony,
cheaper.
believe it or not.
Huh? But I know how they have to play. EA, you know, you got to play fair. I know you got to play.
Right.
I got to offer this and all. But
They
he
did. They
offered.
went to them
He
first.
offered, yeah, and they said no.
They said no. Yep.
You said no, so hey, Xbox, you already know I know y'all brothers. What's up, man? Matter of fact, 20% discount. Shit, make it for $20 or $30 for a year, man, and do this and that. And what they constantly throwing in game. I hear people, well, they throwing in old games. Some people want Skate 3. I ain't really been into Tony Hawk, but they giving it to me for free. So hell yeah, I'm gonna download the shit. We talking about $30.
I was like, when the hell did I get Skate 3? Oh well,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Dude,
But we
dude,
talking
it just
about
checked me out
$30 a
today.
year.
Talking about that, check me out today. Hitman Absolution was there. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, download.
Solution.
Yeah.
Rage,
Yeah, they
Rage
just added
is out.
Rage too. Yeah,
Rage.
Yup, Rage is so I'm sitting there telling people this. Say if a person Like my cousin, he was telling me, he was like, man, should I go on and wait on the Scorpio so I get an S? So you can get an S because his boy got an S. He wondered, could he crossplay like with Madden? I said, you can't crossplay with Madden. You can crossplay with Xbox One through certain games, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying, that like Black Ops or something like that. But I'm like, y'all really sports, y'all Madden and all that. I said, you can't crossplay. I said, going to get an S. Man, we just spent $300 on a bottle of Hennessy XO. You can go get you an Xbox One.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We were searching around for Christmas time. So he was sitting there like he thought his component, like say people don't know. So he was like, man, get one. And then I said, man, I'm gonna get. I said, hey, tell your old lady check her email. And I just end up getting him. I end up getting him e-access. He said, I got all these games. I said, you got all these games.
Yep.
He said, I got Madden 16. Yeah, I said, he said, I got a. Because he bought Madden, he was like, he said, damn, Madden that cheap? I said, yeah, Madden that cheap, plus the discount. I got Battlefield 4, I got the premium. I'm like, you got the premium. His homes is sitting there like, oh man, I'm finna go. Where I get this shit from? Go to the store. Like the average consumer don't know that you get that. They say, oh, PS4. You're not getting that offer.
Nope.
They're taking away. They just took away from Samsung TVs and
Yeah, we
PS3s,
and
you know what I'm
They took
saying?
it from Vitas, PS3s. Yep.
How
no
would you
one's
do
using
it?
that
But it was more games on there. I remember my boy was telling me, he said it was more games offered on the PlayStation 3 than it was offered on the PlayStation 4 in PS Now.
If that's true, that's terrible.
He's right. He's right.
He made a video. My man made a video about it, and he was like, "Look, it's more games on here that I can play that feel like it's more." And I don't know why Sony won't get with the time. Nobody want to stream that shit. Sega tried to do it years ago. What it did, it failed. Online tried to do it. What it do? It failed.
And
You
then
trying to
charging
force
people
that on
about
your
$100.
consumer. You trying to force that on your consumer, and they don't even own the game. It's not even on their hard drive.
Right.
Locally on their hard drive. You have to stream it. I would have better off say you have as a downloaded service, and you could download all these games. That would have been better.
Yeah, I think
Sony need to, you know what I'm saying, probably hire me. Shit. You know what I'm saying?
Streaming a video game with today's internet is stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I know Europe got better internet. It's third world countries got better internet than us for way cheaper. But everybody doesn't have all that, and everybody doesn't want to stream. You know, I tell people the PS Pro can stream in 4K. No, that's fucking 2K.
Hey.
If it makes it 2K.
Hey, I'll give you an example. When I rent a movie, it gives me the option to watch it right now, right? I can stream it, or I could download it. I always download it, man, because
you're gonna get the full version.
Yeah. I'd rather wait for it because it only takes like 15. Or my download speed.
You won't lose no pixel count quality. That's what it is.
Oh.
You won't have no interruptions either.
But that's the greatness of that. But see, that's what the grace is. But when you start talking about the greatness of you talking about the greatness of PlayStation, you know what I'm saying? That's where they want to throw it at you. And I'm like, what is greatness? I don't see the greatness. I really don't. I'm trying my hardest to cut my shit back on.
You don't got a Neo, right?
Hell, no, I ain't got no near. I ain't spending no $60 for that shit. I'll play it, but that shit on the single play. That's $60, man. That's taking 3/5 from. That's taking about like 4/5 from me.
That's a fucking Black Friday sale game, man. Like that's a one.
Yeah. I mean, after what replay value you have of it?
Well,
now Mega got it. Mega said it's good.
it's a bargain.
That's my
game.
see. Mega's my my liaison to the PlayStation 4. He's my liaison officer.
Well,
so he tells me about shit.
There are some games, you know, like you need to play now because they have online features and shit, right? But single player games, you can always play later, and it's going to be the same. It will never change. It will be the same when you play it a year, 10 years from now. But like, you know, that's the thing is like with games like Halo, Gears, and Forza, they can complain about us enjoying these games, but they don't have any games like this that they can enjoy all year round. I mean, you can enjoy Halo, Gears, and Forza all year round. I mean, I play all three of those games.
There's one more. Killer.
Yep.
But you know, the thing is you know why they think it's stupid, right? That we play 3 games all year long is because they don't have any games. They imagine like, oh man, what would it be like playing Uncharted all year long? Well, yeah, that would be stupid. You get me? That would be dumb as fuck. But we don't have games that are done like that. We don't have, you know, we have some games that are done like that, but for the most part, with Microsoft's big titles, they put so much into the game, and then they continue to bring stuff out for the game. So every week there's something new on Halo. Every week there's something new on Gears. Every week there's something new on Forza.
And here's the thing: I've been thinking that this year was a weird year for Xbox because there isn't no big Halo or big Gears. Obviously, there's probably gonna be Forza 7, but this is really how PlayStation fans feel every year. They're trying to say it's dry over here because we don't got, you know, the mainstay games.
It's just a different year.
But every year over there, what the fuck, like Killzone? That's what you have to look forward to. That year?
What game?
It's
What
all
game?
nonsense.
We have 3 titles that we can play that have replay value all year long. Name one game that maintains replay value all
Because
year long.
it took them
I
3
can't say
years
it's
to get
just
their
3
flagship
titles, though,
title,
because
man.
I still play a lot of Killer Instinct. Rise, I actually booted that up the other day and played that shit.
Oh, Killer! You know what? Killer Instinct. You
in the
should.
Blind Forest.
Now Killer Instinct, I just made a video about Killer Instinct. I did all the
Yeah,
ultimates.
yeah.
I got all the new characters and did all the ultimates.
that's
Oh, yeah,
I
you
tried
got-
my
check that
ass.
out.
Update with
I
the-
tried my ass
Yo.
off. Now I got people commenting on my video,
Man.
but I'm like, I tell you how to do it in a minute. But we tried our ass off last night.
I can't
Until
believe
I
I
get
didn't
to
mention
get-
KI, man. You know what? KI is on that level with Gears, Halo, and Forza. I've been playing that
Yep.
shit I've been
Yeah.
playing that shit since it came out.
I'm
He's
hearing
in the
rumors of
championship right now, Kaleidoscope.
Like I don't play it all the time. Like some people, I'm not level 50 or
happened?
nothing, but
Isn't the
I've-
championship going on right now?
No,
No,
KI
no,
Cup in March.
It's in March. It's in March.
It's in March,
Okay.
and LG going for us. He going to
I
represent
saw
us.
like
He going.
Godzilla's Wrath. He put a video of a tournament. I thought it was the cup. I'm like, damn. It's
No,
the-
he probably was. It was probably what you call it, a pre to get into the cup.
Right,
See,
right.
LG
Exactly.
going in. He going in as a wild card. So he's going in that day and see if he can go beat up on like 15
yeah, I'm
people.
watching that.
And he
When is
in,
that KI tournament? I forgot. What'd you say?
in March. I think it's March.
I'm gonna
Yep.
watch it.
March 10th to the 13th or something like that. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
and see, yeah, and so I've like I've been down with Kate, but I'm sitting there like, what that was for free, you know. And then when I made a video, you know, what I'm saying like, oh wait, y'all ain't, they ain't got no esports. Esports is making a whole lot of money. I wake up and I'm looking at sports, and they were like, hey, this person got into esports. This athlete is putting this money into esports. So I make the video. I got Mr. Jabari, ignorant ass. We do got esports, EXL, ESL is. Are you serious?
That's
That shit
multi-player.
caters to everybody. No, but ESL, that program caters for damn near every game. It's a ladder. You got to move up ladders.
Yo, it's $1 million for the upcoming Gears tournament.
What
It
do you
was-
want, 100? 100. He's a pony, dude. He's a pony. We all know that.
Man, but that motherfucker, I said, you had the audacity. Can you read? I'm going to start putting in my videos before. Can you read? Remember off of Charles for Redemption? He's like, can you read, motherfucker? Can you read? I said, hey,
man.
Sony. I said a Sony exclusive. Street Fighter 5 doesn't count. It's made
Yeah,
by
they brought up
Capcom.
Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, they swear. They
Hey, man,
swear.
like, yeah.
If I was using, like,
Call
that's
of
all
Duty
you
don't
ain't-
make it. Call of Duty don't make it. I said a exclusive title. He said, well, they have
Hamina.
he said no,
You could play the Last Guardian in esports. and see
no,
who
he
can
said
fly
he
the
said
God.
he said they have
Father Farrell.
Uncharted 4 tournaments. Man, I can have
Word,
me.
at Toys R Us? Shit.
I said on what state? Then he gonna show me a link in Europe. Motherfucker, what about the States? I live in the States. I don't live in
have a
Europe.
freaking Uncharted tournament in Iraq, bro.
As a
Look,
matter of fact, where does
Yeah.
Jabari live?
You kidding me?
Yeah, he live in the
he's in
States.
New York. He's
Oh
in New
my
York.
god.
Yeah, he in the States. And you got the audacity to say some shit like that. You better go kill yourself with that bullshit. Are you serious? I said exclusive. I'm put it in there. Exclusive made from Sony. From Sony.
Just
Not
the
a
word
third party.
Uncharted tournament make you cringe. Just like
He said
what the
Uncharted,
fuck
and they
did you
stole
just
from
say?
they stole their multiplayer from motherfucking Gears of War.
They just got a bootleg horde mode, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
how about Tomb Raider multiplayer tournament? Well, let's have a BioShock
Oh my
2
God.
multiplayer.
We can
tournament.
have a BioShock to ESL. We can have that. We can have that. I think what BioShock 2 has a multiplayer. We can have one.
Tournament. Oh my God, what's next?
And I said, "Are you serious?" I said, "What?" I said, "I don't think that you guys even got a tournament that go over the prize money is over $100 grand."
They had to
Oh,
buy
that's a
Street Fighter.
beloved
Hey, We've been having Gears and Halo tournaments for years. Let's see how long.
Forza has its own tournament.
And Forza
Forza
has its own tournament. KI has it. They got their own fucking tournaments too.
Where's
They don't have to be
Spook-
part of
Spook
some
Code?
fucking some Smash Brothers tournament shit. They got their own tournament.
Well, he's happy that Uncharted has one tournament in Europe.
Yeah, like man, I ain't going to Europe to play no fucking Uncharted. If they pay me for it, I ain't gonna lie. I'm
Nobody
gonna
wants to
pay
see
me for
that
it.
shit, dude.
But who wants to play? It's not popular.
Nobody's even heard of that. That's ridiculous.
And that's why I said why it ain't on Twitch. I don't see Twitch shows a whole lot of tournaments. I ain't saw no
Man, Halo
Uncharted
was at
tournament.
the fucking X Games. Did y'all see they had a Halo tournament at fucking X Games this year? I was like, no way.
I heard which color might have a tournament if it get big enough. Halo Wars 2.
Yeah,
Because it has multiplayer.
Yeah, dude,
I think
Halo
so.
Wars
They
is
planning
hella
on going with
competitive.
that. Exactly.
That's a really competitive game. That could be on the level of StarCraft, man. I'm telling you. That game
And I
is
said each
crazy.
other. I said you got Nintendo games that's esports. That's all Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? All Mario Kart, all Splatoon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that on no side. I don't see that. I don't see Sony. And then I had some guys say, "Oh man, you're right, man. They need to get into that, man. You're right about that." I really don't agree with you, but they didn't. I didn't think about nothing like that.
Horizon got no multiplayer.
No, it's a single player. I said shit. It's a single player console.
Most of their
Gravios 2,
games
does
are
that have
single player.
esports? No.
None of their games.
No,
Really.
because Sony likes
No,
to
then
make
he say
games.
he said Gran Turismo. I say Gran Turismo ain't even
What
out
ever
yet.
happened with Killzone? What happened with the esport for that?
Man, Guerrilla Games is running so far from that shit right now. They don't want to mention shit. They running from
Exactly.
it. But I told people, if you fuck up on Horizon Zero Dawn, if I was, man, you glad I ain't, so I'm giving you one chance, one more chance, like Biggie. I'm giving you one more motherfucking chance.
I
I'm
don't know that
candy your
CGI
ass.
they showed that one picture, man. It looked those cutscenes look awful. I don't know.
But my thing is, you hear her. I listened to the last one. She was like,
man. I did see some of them.
she sit there and
cutscenes,
said, like, I don't even know why these robot animals are there. What the fuck you been from? What the fuck you mean?
You live
How
there.
you don't know? What you, so Skynet took y'all all the way back to the man. I didn't think this was Escape from LA where they fucked around and hit 000 and nuked and you know fried the whole goddamn circuit board. Why the hell?
They're saying the
About
game
Horizon
feels a
Zero Dawn?
lot like Far Cry. That's what
That
they're
shit is
saying.
That shit is Far Cry mixed with
That's what
Tomb
they're
Raider.
saying.
Yeah, but talking about the Horizon Zero Dawn, though, I did see like they put out videos recently, you know, for the different type of creatures that are in Horizon Zero Dawn. So I decided to click on one of the videos. I was like, oh, let me see what this creature's about. Some type of giant cattle type thing. And you could separate its cargo from underneath its belly. Why the fuck is it carrying cargo? I mean, I don't know. It just blew my fucking mind. I was like, why the fuck, if this is some type of creature or something, is it carrying fucking cargo? And then you could use the cargo? I mean, there's so many things about this game that just does not add up.
Man,
All right.
dude,
I mean, I
you
really
see
hope they
motion
could actually
capture?
pull it together, but I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Dude, look at the faces of people when they're talking to you in that game, man. It looks worse than Skyrim on 360. Nah, it looks
Yeah,
like
the lip sync.
Skyrim on OG Xbox facial expressions when they talk. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
they're static. There's like no
Garbage.
feeling or movement in their faces. Well, this ain't Naughty Dog. That's what I'm saying. Naughty Dog at least pays attention to the chest hairs.
Oh, man. Dude, I seen pop-ins when they were fucking demonstrating it, man. I mean, the game
Dude,
looks like
savage.
it's finished. It looks garbage.
But I heard it looks better on the Pro than it's gonna look on the regular PlayStation
That's
4.
what they say about
They
it.
should.
I'll give it the benefit of
Sony's
doubt.
gonna
They better
do, man,
not drop the
they're gonna
ball
make
though.
them look like shit on the regular
Yeah, it's still
PlayStation
gonna
and
look
try
the
to
same.
force people to upgrade.
Gonna have more lighting in one spot, and that's it.
But want to know what's the trippy thing about that game, though? It doesn't really look like a Sony exclusive. It reminds me of something that Ubisoft will put out.
Yeah.
Look at the
Exactly.
maps.
They're trying to
Exactly.
see
I can
that there
see
is a
that. I can
graphics
see that.
downgrade, dude. And this is bullshit. There is a definite graphics
no, it was
downgrade. The
downgrade.
first two trailers they showed
Yeah.
looked amazing. The second one they showed where she fights the T-Rex, slides under it, and all this shit. Right? Watch that trailer. She's moving through the grass, and the grass is parting aside as she's moving through it. Now go
Yes, it
watch the
is.
gameplay
Yes,
of
it
the
is.
game.
Yes,
She
it
goes
is.
through. When she walks through the grass, it clips right through her body, dude. And we're talking like whole bushes going through her, not moving out of the way or nothing. And then I watched her fucking with her sitting in a bush, with her fucking shoulders and head sticking out, but because she was in a bush, this robot with a laser scanner didn't even see her. I'm like, man, this is retarded.
The 2T flops is not strong enough to make it get
Nah,
better
but
graphic
you
fidelity.
can't get mad. You know, you saw an alpha build. That was the alpha beta build. That's not the full game.
That's when they
Well,
showed
we'll
the
see.
demo for
We'll
the
see. Want to know what's trippy though? It's similar to a Ubisoft game, right? Because it reminds me of an Assassin's Creed game, except the cutscenes in Assassin's Creed are way better.
Oh yeah, they look gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? And
That's
it's
a
a
fact.
multi-player.
Oh, and you know
As a matter of
what?
fact,
Assassin's Creed
Fort
cutscenes
Honor,
be looking
the
beautiful.
cutscenes in Fort Honor that just came out look million
Hey.
times better than what the fuck I saw in Horizon Zero Dawn up to this point.
Yeah,
Hey,
But
you
then
know,
again,
you know
And all
those
those,
big,
all those
I'm waiting to see what I see.
NPCs
You
in
know
the
what I'm
screen
saying?
hey,
too.
you know those big walking dinosaurs that you climb in the game? Get
Yeah.
ready to climb about 50 of them until you get tired of it, because those are basically walking towers. You know, in Assassin's Creed, when you climb a tower, do the eagle eye and unveil more of the map? Yes, you're going to have to climb those every time you want to go to a new spot of the fucking level. You're going to have to do that over and over.
If they make that a rip off of
over.
that, man, I'm
I wouldn't be
clowning.
surprised. That sounds like
That's
the
how
That's
the
beginning of the
gameplay
game.
exactly
plays
what's
out,
gonna
dog.
be. They're
I watched
basically ripping off
I watched a
Assassin's Creed.
developer play where the developers played it for 20 minutes, and
Right,
even
right.
they looked like they didn't want to play that garbage.
I
dude.
mean, I want to like it. I hope the game is good, but it does look boring in the gameplays that I've seen so far. It does look
I
boring.
call it. Well, Merc named it Horizon Zero Fun. I'll go with that.
No, but if they they need to have a story with that.
Shout out
Tomb
to
Raider
them.
had a story. When you go open world, you need to have a story. You better have a story that make me want to keep on going on. You know, with Far Cry, what you had with Far Cry 4, you had that crazy motherfucker, and he just cutting off your homies, throwing you down mountains and shit. You gotta have some crap of crazy. You gonna have me to keep on with Tomb Raider. You wanted to know, Lord, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? You know, it had what is this? And what is this mystery? Let me open up this part of the map.
I'd rather play
What is
Far
this?
Cry Primal than that game, hands down, because you're killing real dinosaurs. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
and
don't
you
want to
get-
kill
and you get to tame a
robots.
saber, too.
Robots, man, come on, really, robot dinosaurs? Like, okay, think about when she fights that T-Rex. How much cooler it'd been if it would have been a real T-Rex. She slid under it with the spear and then cut his belly
Wow.
open and guts spill out and falls over. Instead of having robots with yellow platforms designed for you to climb, you could run at one of them big brontosauruses and just like stab your way up it with some knives. That would be fucking dope, man. And then you could get on top of his head and you could survey the area. But no,
they
wouldn't be
went the Star
robots.
Wars route. They went the Star Wars
Robots.
route.
So-
you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm not 12. Robots is what they do in cartoons when they can't show violence. Why do you think foot soldiers were robots? Come on.
Like Roger. All right, well, talking about Horizon Zero Dawn, though, that does lead up to our next topic, which is the exclusives that Sony has. All right, now I've been seeing a lot of ponies all over the internet, Twitter, and on YouTube, putting up these big ass lists with all these games that's coming to the Sony platform. And about 80% of those games, I would never in my right mind pay money for them. Not $60, definitely not. Right? Because a lot of these games is Japanese games, which Sony never even shows on their own stage. And as far as the Sony exclusives, a lot of the exclusives is a copy paste of something else. All right? I mean, Killzone, they try to copy paste Halo. I mean, The Order 1886, they try to copy paste Gears of War. I mean, Horizon Zero Dawn, they try to copy paste basically Assassin's Creed. All right? I mean, I'm just saying. A lot of their games is copy pasting something. Drive Club reminded me of the first Forza Horizon on the 360 because it had the rails and everything. I was like, okay, except I ain't disappear off the map on the 360. All right, but it's just a trip, man. It's a trip. What do you guys think about this shit, man? As far as like the exclusives, all these exclusives at the Sony campus.
I'm about to sell my Xbox, yo. Once I saw that Japanese shit, man, I'm out
Yeah,
of
man.
here.
What the hell
Damn,
with
you
this?
traitor.
I'm flipping.
I saw Black Tiger. Guys, look up Black Tiger, man. That exclusive alone.
Let me
man.
guess what did it to you. The Japanese version of I Am Bread.
It was Danganronpa V3, bro.
Man, that was
Danganronpa
V3.
Danganronpa Digimon? Wow. What?
Hey, but for real, these games are garbage.
Nah, it was
You know what
was
the
it
problem-
Toho Genso Wanderer?
Hogan?
Was it that guy?
Hogan's a
Or
wanderer.
was it Atelier Furice? Was it
No,
that?
It was Saint Asuli something.
Saint Seiya, you mean?
Yeah, Saint Seiya.
Man,
It's probably
somebody
a
needs to tell
Soul
them if
Fighter.
it looks like a cell phone game, they need to take it off that list. That shit, nobody's wanting to
No,
play
but
that.
this
Well,
is
I'm
the
looking
trippy
at
thing,
the
though.
list,
They
and
put
I
it
Such
on
a
their
joke.
list.
It's
They
not
put it
going to
on their list.
sell. It's a joke. It's not going to sell. And bottom line is the interest is low. I mean, I can see where some people would want to try those games out. Some of them I'm interested in, to be honest. Maybe Nier Automata, but they're not going to really sell.
Well, we gotta be honest, Megatron. Nier Automata is only appealing because it has the platinum touch on it, even though they feel like they've gotten back and retracted compared to the days with Vanquish and Beautiful Joe and Okami and Bayonetta 1 and 2. You know, they feel like they've kind of gone backwards. But Nier Automata, I think, is based on what they were able to create based on, the budget, because I think it's also budgeting. They don't have enough money. They can't do a lot more with
Where'd
the
they get
game.
that money from?
I wonder.
I know, right?
I think that's why they were cheating. They were taking from the pot on the top.
Someone please call 911.
From Scalebound or something. You know what
I
I mean?
don't know. That
No
would have been
pun
their big
intended.
first AAA,
Dude, that was gonna put them on
behemoth.
the map. That was gonna put them on the map.
Yeah, this is the biggest the trippiest thing about all this. This is what trips me out. This is why I was laughing. All those games that were on that list, they're not going to make it past 1 million. You got 60 million consoles out in the wild. This is not a game that's going to move consoles. These exclusives, these supposed Japanese exclusives,
They're not even
are
on
not
stage
going to
at
be
E3.
moving consoles, people.
Collider.
They won't break 100,000. I don't.
Nah, some of them don't even go past 100,000, man. I mean, a lot of them really don't make it past 500,000. There's like maybe 2 or 3 that actually hits 800, 900.
Tomb Raider, 130,000. Remember, it said when he got home, it was gonna sell more than anything else. Tomb Raider sold 130, man, and that's a AAA and a great game at that.
Quantity, man. Quantity does not equal quality.
That game deserves to sell more on that damn platform.
No, and want to know what irks me though? They said that Nier Automata, they would only bring it to the Xbox One if it sells on the PlayStation 4 and the PC. Well,
that means we got no shot.
I mean, we're screwed
because we ain't gonna ever see it. Because it's not gonna fucking sell.
Yeah, we're screwed. We're fucked. Same thing with Berserk. We're fucked.
I had to buy it used on the PS4, man. That's the only way.
Yeah, I'm not putting $1 in Platinum
These
Games
Japanese
pockets
publishers
again.
are just
these aren't
retarded.
games I
At
was
least they
ever
put their
interested
biggest
in.
titles, though. At least they put their biggest titles like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying? All the big titles, Japanese titles, actually do come out on our platform.
Final
Right?
Fantasy,
We don't get the niche shit.
No,
Right?
that's the
what we
thing.
don't
Yeah,
get.
we get the best ones. We really get the only the top tier ones. And I think it's nice. I think having the shit separated over to PlayStation and we get all the top stuff. I'm happy with that. Let us get the cream that floats to the top.
Yeah, the cream of the
Let's
crop.
Get that garbage leftover shit. Because if any of that shit was good, Microsoft would try to get it. I'm sure. Most of the crap that I've seen just doesn't interest me. And they're not games I'm looking forward to. They're not games I'm planning on buying or plan on. I just don't even look forward to any of those games that I've seen on their list. They just all look. I've looked through them and I'm laughing at most of them and trying to understand how some of this stuff even gets published. I just found out on a video recently. I think it was Dreamcast guy put out. And props to him. He's got a great channel. But he mentions Sony putting out. Games so bad that they're not only broken.
Oh
they're
yeah,
not even
I
finished.
saw that.
They're putting out they're putting out games right now just to add to that list. And all they're trying to do is trying to make this list, and they see
to make
this
money
list,
off the
components
developers. Even though
they're basically letting games get published that aren't even finished, that are completely broken.
He was trying to say
aren't
it's
even
starting to feel
games.
like the Atari with the oversaturation with games,
No,
right?
it's White Tiger. It's White Tiger, except
No,
he's black.
it's actually Black Tiger.
No, Kaleidoscope, the White Tiger's DLC to finish the game.
Oh, wow.
Man, dude, listen. There's one game where the whole game is $20, and you're and you start the game. You're in a diner. You walk around, and a picture of a Native American flashes on the screen, and the game is over. You pay $20 for that. They're letting games.
Yes.
So these lists, people need to understand. Beware, quality is not. Quantity does not equal quality, and they're throwing shit on this console just to have a bigger list. They did it a long time ago to Sega.
It sounds like it's their exclusive version of Prey.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
If you remember how Prey was.
Wow.
Wow. That's
These
messed up.
games that they have on this list are just, most of them aren't even.
I've seen
are
one
not
game-
only
Yo,
not
yo,
Xbox
let's
One.
just say this. Let's just say this, Chief. Most of the games on that list, the person that actually posted the list is not actually going to buy either.
Right.
No,
Right?
the people posting this list are not going to buy these games. They know full well these games are garbage, shit ass games, but they're trying to
Chief,
use
they
it
don't
as
even
a
buy the
point,
quality
to prove a
game.
point or
They
to
buy
make
Tomb
themselves
Raider.
like they
Yeah,
have.
they don't even buy quality
games.
like Tomb Raider.
Man, you don't want
It's
these
a
games.
shame whoever didn't buy Tomb Raider. That's a travesty, dude. It's
Now,
like
see, most
Quantum
of these
Break. Whoever
games.
didn't buy
Now,
Quantum Break, it's a
now,
travesty.
you guys know this more than I do, right? Now, these are all third-party games. Like, and the developer wants to make the money, right? Why are they not? Why are they making it exclusive to that console only?
Right. When they see
Is
the
it-
That's the thing, man. I think they're
Is it a-
retarded.
I mean, Near Automata.
I-
That's got a shot, right? That's got a shot, right?
Yes.
Why not have it on both consoles?
I don't know. That's
Right
why I
out the
said
gate.
nationalism is a
Right out the
powerful
gate.
thing.
Yeah, it is all about nationalism.
And the funny thing is, in the top 20 for PSN, none of these Japanese games are there. None of them.
Yep.
No,
And if you
Goliath
look at
said
these
it.
games,
Goliath's
these
game on
third-party ones,
Silent
like
Hill
Nier,
5.
for example, Nier doesn't even look or play as good as Bayonetta 1.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why would I pay $60 for games that don't even look as good or play as good as
That's
my
why
back
I'm not
compact
interested
games?
in it. Yeah, it's a next gen game that doesn't look better than Ninja Gaiden, which came out on the OG Xbox. Does
It's
not look
funny because
interesting.
this dude on freaking Bang Bang is like, oh, Nier's it gives Bayonetta a run for its money. Bayonetta was 8 years
Yeah.
ago. How are you not freaking obliterating Bayonetta by now?
Yeah.
You know, GTA 5 compared to GTA 4, which is in a shorter span of time, 5 destroys 4.
Well,
There was
listen,
progression
the
there.
exclusivity
There's no
is the
progression
only
with these.
reason. Listen, exclusivity is the only reason these games are getting any hype. Because if those games were multi-plat, nobody would be talking about them.
Talking about
They
them,
came out
exactly.
multi-plat last generation, and that's the reason nobody
Well,
talked
they're
about it.
gonna score all their
You
exclusives.
had Yakuza
And try to
games. You
kill
had,
off that Scorpio hype.
well, look, you had Yakuza games last generation, and now all of a sudden everybody cares about Yakuza only because it's fucking. These games nobody cared about, and nobody would care about if they were multi-plat.
It helps
They're
their
only
list
being
wars.
brought up because their exclusivity. There's nothing else about it. It's just fanboy clickbait. It's just trying to prove their point. Like I said, trying to like show us these numbers. But look, dude, quality is not quantity. It's not the same. You can't show me 50 games and fucking 49 of them are shit and one is decent and say, look, this is better than your 5 AAAs. No, it's not. Go fuck off.
And the funny thing is, if you look at the list, only 4 games coming out this year are from Sony.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't know why y'all
the
giving
sad
Microsoft
thing. That's
shit.
the
You
sad
mean
thing.
published, right, Jay?
Look,
No, published and backed. Well, I'm not counting even published because they published Neo, but that wasn't even a Sony
That was
funded
the
game.
last minute shit. Yeah.
That was a
That's
fun,
why I don't even say exclusive on the box.
yeah, the box for Neo doesn't say
The
exclusive.
box
And it was
went in production
exclusive
already
either way.
before they made the deal.
Yeah, it was gonna be
Sony,
exclusive
hey,
before they even made the deal. So you're
hey,
right.
I guarantee you, man, like if Sony fans want greatness, they should just buy an Xbox One because they can get Halo, they can get Gears, they can get Forza, they can get Killer Instinct, they can get Halo Wars, they can
Sea of
get
Thieves.
Right.
State of
Sea of
Decay
Thieves.
2.
They can
Yeah.
get
Cuphead,
really good
Voodoo
fucking
Vids,
top
Astro
AAA
Chain,
games
Play
instead of this
Happy Few,
garbage list that these
Gigantic,
ponies keep fucking
Voodoo Vids,
perpetuating.
Phantom
EA
Dust,
Access.
EA
The most
Access.
reliable
Access.
online service.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just man. No, they got no Crackdown coming.
Crackdown 3.
They got no Crackdown 3 coming. I mean, they're trying to make the best. They're trying to make the best out of a bad situation by
They're
trying to
damage
trump these
controlling
games.
because they
Yeah,
know
straight
that
damage
they want to
controlling.
sway the casuals. But think about it. We all saw the surveys, all right? Most people went out and bought a PS4 because of the power, right? That supposedly it had, right? Because of the resolution. They bought it because of the resolution. And
Yes.
now all these ponies
They
are
did
scared
polls.
because
No,
they know
fuck.
Scorpio is going to completely own the PS4 Pro. All right? So
And
that's why
Claudio,
they're
what
putting up
you
these
said
big
right
lists.
there is a fact that has been proven by multiple polls. They surveyed all the PlayStation people who bought PlayStation and asked them why they bought it, and resolution was the number one reason they
Yeah.
bought that
It
console.
wasn't Japanese games, people, because we saw the sales.
Hell
They don't
no.
have sales.
That wasn't even, dude. Out of the 10 things that they brought up, Japanese games weren't even on that list. They weren't
I
on
know.
that list. They weren't on that list until that was the only thing that Xbox didn't have that they could brag about. That's the only time that fucking got brought up.
Exactly. And that's the trippy thing, people. and it's sad. All
They got
right?
Redbox.
Yeah, that's exactly what they got. What are your thoughts on all this exclusive mumbo jumbo, Mohammed?
Man, I don't, man. Man, if we go on Xbox right now, it's a lot of motherfucking exclusives on that shit that none of us, half of it ain't gonna buy the shit. Exclusives come out every damn Tuesday. Now, if you got some shit that look like the shit need to be on the motherfucking Atari 2600, that's not as, you know, that ain't no AAA type. We talking about where Sony is marketing. Now check this out. People talking about Halo Wars 2 is gonna flop. Microsoft has got a big ass event tomorrow. I don't see that shit before Horizon Zero Dawn. Ho.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that shit from the last possum.
Horizon boring yawn.
See nothing there. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't no big ass thing. They in New York in prime time tomorrow. They're showing off the game. That's why I hate people say, well, Microsoft need to do more marketing. People gonna see Halo Wars tomorrow in prime
time.
It's and the people is if you did advertise for the last 6 months for Horizon, I mean for Halo Wars 2, but you put it 2 days in and just show everything Halo Wars 2. They didn't let YouTubers got early. I know people that got the shit already. I refuse to watch it because I want to, you know. But they're advertising in different ways. It's like it's got to be smart advertising. So if somebody walks down Times Square tomorrow, what is it? Halo Wars? Oh, that's another Halo?
Exactly.
Oh, I can get it tonight.
And I tell you what, this Halo Wars is going to have an advantage over the last one because there was misconception with the last one. Some people went in buying Halo Wars thinking it was the new Halo, and then they got it home and they're like, "What's this top-down shit?" But because Halo Wars is now known for this, there's not going to be that misconception. I think this go round, Halo Wars is going to do as good as Halo. Halo Wars 2, I think, is going to do what Halo Wars 1 should have done.
And then nobody say, "Oh, y'all didn't want that." Nobody wanted Halo Wars 2. People have been bitching about Halo Wars 2.
Yeah.
Go to the comment section and you see, damn, a bunch of people are excited. I was surprised, really. There's a lot of people excited.
I'm like,
yeah.
They did a hell of a job with those trailers.
Oh man, the story trailer looks crazy.
For the last 5 years, if you go to Halo forums before they announced Halo Wars, that's all you heard. Bring back another Halo Wars, another Halo Wars.
Exactly.
People have been asking. People have been begging.
They have, but I'm saying RTS are niche, considered niche. But I guarantee you that Halo Wars 2 is going to do better than things like Gravity Rush or Last Guardian or even Nier. To be honest, I guarantee you'll sell at least the first one sold over 1 million at least.
I want to touch up on something that Chief said though. Like Chief said though, people been asking for Halo Wars on all the forums for years.
Yes, they have.
And guess what? They gave us another Halo. Now the ponies, I'm sure they're sick and tired of asking for what is it, Jackson Baxter?
Yeah.
I mean, it's falling on deaf ears with Sony. All right, Sony doesn't give a fuck what you want. All right, they're gonna give you what you think you need. All right, let's just say that.
Well, it's funny. They're logic. It's funny because when you mention to them like the Sony fans, like the hardcore fanboys, about games like, oh, but look, you'll say something like, oh, but listen, guys, something like Digimon or something like Ni no Kuni is niche, right? They'll be like, yeah, but the point is we're still getting it. But when you say something like Halo Wars is niche, but they're still giving it to us because people wanted it, they try to detract it like, oh no, that's garbage. That's because Microsoft don't have nothing else to offer. You see what I'm trying to say? That's like their logic, right?
You try to use the same logic.
But check this out. But check out this theory. You put anything fucking Star Wars, what they go do? Buy it.
Yes.
They will go buy it.
Yes.
You throw anything Halo, people gonna buy. Halo's up there with
absolutely.
Star
I agree with
Wars.
you 100%.
And you
Put
know
that
what? This
word
is
on
like a
that
double whammy because Halo Wars is like chess for gamers, and then you throw chess for gamers, and then you throw Halo into the mix, and you make it all about Halo. I mean, how
And then you throw it online.
yeah, and then throw it online. Oh man, you
Yeah,
know
it's like
that
if
the
they did a
game
Star Wars
is gonna be
RTS. That shit
big, dude.
And I think putting it on PC was smart too, because PC
Fuck
dudes
yeah.
love RTS games, man. I think this is gonna actually sell on PC.
To be honest with you, if they would have made this a console exclusive and not PC, this would have sold shit to PC gamers. They would have went out and bought it probably. Because they're big on RTSs.
What were the
They
sales
think
numbers
it's dumbed
on?
down. Some of them think
on
it's,
it?
they say it's dumbed
I think
down.
one sold like 2 or 3 million.
No, these is from the guys who did Total Wars, man. Those guys win awards every year from Sega.
This
Creative
is
Assembly.
Yeah.
They win awards every
Yeah,
year
but
for
see-
those RTSs. That's just gonna be good.
They don't get credit.
Yeah, they will watch this. I bet
And
you.
you know, another thing is everybody said the first Halo Wars couldn't be done. That's why they took the whole game was actually made to show that RTSs could be done on a console.
Right, right.
That was one of the things a lot of people at that time don't know that at that time they were Microsoft was being told left and right, this can't be done. This can't be done. No, RTSs will never be good on consoles. You can't do it. It's gonna, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be like on PC. And they came out and they showed us a fucking RTS that played amazing on a console. So all I can say is ready for the next one.
Yeah, they got their
yeah.
Blitz mode. The Blitz mode, I heard a lot of good things about.
Yeah, I actually liked it.
And, yeah, so I
And
got
then it
mine
had the
pre-ordered.
story.
Plus,
Yeah,
plus
it
they
had-
give
and
you
it had
the
the
remastered
story.
one, right, for free.
Yeah, they give you
Yeah.
the remaster one.
That's a
They
nice
had because
little-
Livewire been playing that shit all goddamn for the last 2 weeks.
Right, that's a nice incentive and bonus too. Yeah.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of Halo Wars.
Oh yeah, not
So
to mention, I want to say real quick, Mafia 3 is on sale for $30 right now.
And
Oh,
the deluxe
nice.
is for,
Yeah,
and the deluxe and the season pass is for 40.
right?
And
Yeah, 40
Oh,
for
shit.
everything. Deus Ex is $20 right now,
And
and
shout
$30
out
for
to shout out to
DLC.
Kano because I think this weekend they're gonna have Rocket League is free. You can download it free for the whole weekend.
And
I
they
had that
also
shit. I'm
they
playing
also
the fucking
have a
Rocket Cars.
Star Wars. There's a Star Wars game that's also free to download that you can
Oh,
pick
yeah?
up.
Oh yeah, the
And
Force
Project
Awakens.
Cars.
I mean, no, the Force Unleashed. The first
Yeah.
one,
Yeah, that's
Force
part one.
Unleashed.
Yeah, and if y'all ain't
Yeah.
played that game is that
Awesome.
series. I wish they bring back. No,
It's like
what?
Star
Fuck
Wars
you,
and
Lucas.
God of War mixed
Fuck,
together.
fuck Lucas Arts. I wish I could buy that shit. Fuck you, Disney. You need to bring that shit back. You say you want to bring back some shit. That's what we need. We need to
Yeah.
know what the fuck is going on with Star Killer.
Tar Killer.
Exactly, man. And they left us hanging after the second one.
Yeah.
Man. And that game, and I don't care people saying, oh, this and that, because he was super powered up. Yeah, he's supposed to super be powered up. But think about it, it wasn't that easy.
No, I wasn't, man.
Wasn't that
It's
easy
called,
just because
it's
I was
called
super
the Force
powerful?
Unleashed. It's called the Force
Yeah.
Unleashed.
Yeah.
It says it in the title.
Hey
But no,
guys,
because it ain't Luke Skywalker. And it ain't
right,
Rey in
right.
there.
They're just
Well,
trying to
fuck
make
you.
it different, right? It's still good though. It's still good. He's powerful.
Yeah,
Hey,
and I think
you guys know they're giving the 16 packs of Project Cars. 16 of the packs are also free. You know that, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
Like,
word?
damn, yeah, like 6. I don't know if it's all of them, but they're
I'm
giving
running
you
out of
16
hard
of them
drive
for
space,
free.
guys. People keep saying
I
there's no
know,
games,
man.
dude.
Damn.
People keep saying there's no games. But what the
Xbox
fuck is filling up
Gold
my
is
2
killing it,
terabyte
man.
external? What the fuck is filling up my 2
Xbox
terabyte
Gold is
external?
killing it,
if
man.
there's no
PlayStation
games?
Plus, man. They started.
Everyone I know is buying bigger hard drives right now because of the games that are
You
flooding the
have to.
sink.
You have no
I have
choice.
7 terabytes and I'm down to about 1.5.
I believe
damn,
it.
I got 5. I got 5 and I'm down there close.
Dude, I got 160 games that I need to install. All right.
Damn.
So,
And don't and,
But they
and
say
back to
Xbox has no games. We didn't have no games.
Yeah,
back
then
to-
what the hell is filling
back
our
to
hard
Halo,
drives, guys?
really
and I
quick.
got 2 terabytes, people. My
Yeah,
shit-
we got no
I need-
games.
I
I
need
got
like-
3 terabytes of games right now. I can't even figure out what I want to play most times. So,
Well, we got 3 exclusives so far. Well, 4 exclusives so far.
I
Well,
jumped
I mean,
in.
Ebot did point out a couple of things in the comment section for actually Ghost Rider 730. He did a video, I think, yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically exposing the PlayStation 4 Pro. All right, it was a thing done in the know. All right, that YouTube channel, and they basically shitted on the PlayStation 4 Pro, talking about that it was seriously underpowered, that it was trash, right? And then you had this fucking pony in the comment section talking about exclusives. And Hebot was like, well, you know, we had Rise and Shine, we had Wells, we were about to get Healer Wars 2, we're going to get Voodoo Vince, Phantom Dust, and all this was dropping before ET.
Candleman, yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about somebody else.
Freaking straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And all that is dropping before E3, right? And we don't know the stuff they're gonna announce at E3, which is the trippy shit, people.
Yeah. No, because when you count the PS4 indies, that's when they count. But when they're on Xbox, you can't count them. Fuck that.
But half the damn indies is coming over to Xbox.
Right,
They could have kept
exactly.
that fucking trash. They could have kept that trash ass game. I Am Bread. We don't want that shit.
I didn't want that
my
shit
God.
I saw that shit in the store. I'm like, are you serious? You could have kept that one.
That shit
You
collecting
could have kept that
dust on the
motherfucker.
Xbox store.
Man, you could have let that motherfucker Legion lock. I want to play no
Yeah,
fucking
like
as a bread.
Octodad.
Season locked.
Yeah, Legion,
Oh, yeah.
man. I don't
like
play that
Octodad
shit.
either that much either.
Man, my son was like, "Hey, Dad, what's this I Am Bread?" I said, "Man, Dad is not funding no I Am Bread. You're gonna be dead if it's your mama funds it. No, if I catch you playing it, you're gonna be I Am Dead. I brought you to this world. I'll be taking you out." That ain't nothing for. He think it's something like a goat simulator. Like, no, man, you a piece of bread, man. He went on YouTube like, nah, Dad, I don't like that.
The game is trash, man. The game is trash, and they actually brought it over to us. And the trippy thing is, though, that a lot of these ponies talked about the indies at the beginning of the generation.
Yeah.
Half those indies was for the fucking 360,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man? You talking about all these indies, and half of them shits was on the fucking
Yeah, we
360.
played Dust 5 years ago.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Dust,
wow. These
Dungeon
dudes-
Defender.
I was playing Phantom Breakers the other day. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was all, well, I got that on
Fucking
my
Shadow
PS4 at
Complex.
launch. And I was like, you do know it actually launched on the 360 in 2013?
Yeah.
So you received it in 2015 on the PS4.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Right.
And Epic Games, your little hate ass leader over there, you better bring me Shadow Complex 2 this fucking year. You gave me a remaster that I reneged on. I said I wasn't gonna get it because I already had it, and I reneged and got the remaster because it was on sale, I think for like $10. And I ended up
Okay.
reneged. But I'm gonna tell you like this: you better bring me Shadow Complex 2, or I'm gonna cuss y'all ass out because y'all made me buy this remastered.
Well,
it got an extra little cutscenes in it, but fuck on it. It looks a little bit better than the original one. But fuck that Shadow Complex. That's a game that's
That's a
using the power of the console.
Hey,
Now, who
3D,
made that
2D.
game? Is that Cliffy's game?
That-
Is that Cliffy?
Chair,
Yeah,
that's
Chair
Epic, yeah.
Interactive.
Made that
Chair Interactive.
Yeah.
It's a studio that
Epic, Epic
bought.
on that shit. Yeah, Epic need to bring it after all that bullshit you talking. Bring the fucking game to life. I don't give a fuck that motherfucker multi-plat.
Well,
I know,
this,
right?
This thing too, the Deadlight, that was on sale for
We buy
$600.
multi-plats too, just as much as we buy
Was Deadlight
exclusives, man.
exclusive,
Like, we don't give a fuck.
It was exclusive for on the
360.
360.
Oh no, I meant
Yeah,
How to
but
Survive. My bad. My bad.
And
That's what I
That
was
How to Survive, they got a part
director's
2. Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
it
a part
just
2
came
How to
out. I
Survive.
just picked it up. Yep. Yeah.
Damn,
what
what
I'm
you
talking
don't pick up? What you don't pick up, man? You got like 17 million
Candleman,
times.
I kicked up Candleman too. You have
Hey,
to. You gotta support the Japanese.
seems how there's no quality control over at Sony. I'm working on a game right now for the PlayStation. They're actually going to pass it through.
What's it
It's
called?
made for the ponies, man. It's got QTEs. It's got easy achievements. They're gonna love it. It's like a piece of shit. You
A
have
lot
a
of
stick,
VMUs.
and you tap A to poke the shit with a stick. And each time you poke the shit, you get an achievement. You get a trophy. And I'm gonna put this out next month, so y'all be ready for it.
A lot
They
of
call it the Black
Chief,
Turd or some shit.
Yeah.
The Black Turd. Oh, nice.
You gonna call that
You
shit shovelware?
gotta poke it out in the sun until it turns white. And then you win.
I like that.
Then
show.
I got a question for
Shovel Knight's
everybody
pretty dope.
since we on the free for all. How you feel, guys, about the UWP? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I'll use Cody. If y'all don't know what Cody is, go look the shit up. You can watch all
yeah,
the
I'm hyped for
movies,
that.
TV, motherfucking shows, and all that. If I could do that on my Xbox, I swear, I will make a video. I ain't gonna show people how to get the shit, but I will sit there and like, man, look at this shit right here. This is a fucking
Well,
Windows
just-
app. This shit is a Windows app. It's a bunch of Windows apps that's working on the Xbox right now using UWP.
You could even stream
and I
your
think a
3DS
lot
to
of
your Xbox, man, and play with the Xbox
yeah.
controller.
I need to. You need to show me how to do that, Jay. I don't know how to
That's
do
I
Can
that.
you
tried,
do,
yo, it's
J-Lo?
hard as hell. I
3DS
couldn't
to the
figure it out.
Xbox.
Oh damn! Hey, that poke shit game I was just telling you about. They've already added it to their list. Ponies are already putting it up there. Damn, that was quick. What?
Oh my god.
That is funny.
With that
Bullshit.
UWP, this UWP shit gonna run crazy because the person have to make one thing and just put one line of code in, and that shit gonna be that's gonna take off. Think about it, it's gonna be some maybe Windows phone, Android games or some Windows games.
Yeah, Windows
you can see them. Windows phone games and stuff
Surface
like
tablets, PCs,
that. Game.
Xbox. Gonna be on everything, man. And
So it's
it'll
like
just
that's
be-
cool. That's like, I mean, like they made the first UWP was that people they happy for. I see motherfuckers they happy for Fallout Shelter. Oh,
They hyped
you know
up
that was just
Tomb Raider
a
Go
test.
though.
Yeah, but I
They
said
hyped,
they
they
did
hyped up
it.
Hitman Go. So why are they talking about us hyping up mobile
Yeah.
games?
I remember that.
She
Yeah.
look ass.
Yeah, man.
And then who want to play something? I mean, the game is. I put it this way. I like it more on Xbox than I like it on my cell phone because it sends me alerts every fucking 5 minutes. I've been knocked out sleep. Somebody's sick. I don't care. Let that bitch die. It's fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
That's why I have to take it off my phone. I don't get them alerts on the Xbox. So I got more little leeway.
Yeah, exactly. Plus the screen is a lot bigger. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot bigger than your cell phone.
Oh, to clarify something you guys said earlier, the Rage, the reason why they put it on there is because it's the first time you could actually buy it digitally on the store, but it was available physical. Like if you had it, it was.
yeah, it was
Exactly.
2 discs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Nice. So, yeah, now they got it digital. Good shit.
Yeah.
Like all these games, man. Dag, man. It's like, and all of us got a whole bunch of. We actually are lacking hard drive space because I know I am like a motherfucker. I got like 160
But
games
there's no
that I have
games.
installed, bro.
Yeah. And talking about
I gotta
ain't no
get-
Japanese games. Shit, I probably got more Japanese games than half them bastards got.
I know, man. You was actually streaming Naruto, the new DLC the other day. That shit was dope as fuck, man.
No,
Man, and that's-
Bone is an undercover weeaboo. Bone. He just don't admit it though.
Man, if the shit, man, my man Tax get on was like, man, you need to wait for that shit to go $10. Man, that shit 20. Let's go on and buy it. Fuck it. I said, but see, he my cancer because we be sitting there like, because he goes through the store and like, hey man, that's a good price.
Right.
And I'm like, sit there like Homefront. I bought Homefront. I bought everything from Homefront for
Yeah.
$17.50. Oh,
Yeah,
and I
saw
kind
that.
of liked it. And I kind of like Homefront.
Right.
You know, I ain't saying
saw
it's
you
the best of
playing
the
that.
game. I ain't saying it's
an
the
average
best of the
not
game.
bad. It's all
But
right.
It's kind of like
good.
Far Cry in the military zone, and
Yo,
you know,
it's better than Killzone.
man, all day,
Oh my god. Oh
man,
my god.
man. At least I got robot cars. I mean, the story is interesting. You know, I'm just feeling like I'm a cancer because everybody around me. I don't want to spoil it, but motherfuckers be dying around me.
It's just
You know,
like,
you can recruit people. You can
real
recruit people
sex.
like, hey, you know, I'm
Feels
finna
real-
go.
It feels real RPG heavy, Bone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if I go, I like, hey, you know, you can recruit like, hey, you want to be part of resistance? Come on. Man, I guarantee them motherfuckers gonna die before the end of this motherfucking battle. Like, yeah, you dumb. I'm telling you, going on a one-way trip, I can come back to life. I got the Matrix. I'm Neo. You ain't coming back.
Yeah, do
You ain't
that.
coming back.
That's
But the
what's
game
up,
is not bad. And think about it, I thought it was co-op, but it's not. It's co-op, but they have its own version of co-op that you played in the beta. And you cannot
Okay.
play that co-op with. I tried to play that. Me and Tex tried to play it the other night. You need at least a third and a fourth person. And they said this was an easy map. But they have so much stuff that you got to do and what's going on. You can't be mad about that. That's like that
Okay.
shit is cool. It's like boom. It's like okay, you got to go break into this facility. It feels like Grand Theft Auto to a certain extent. Like you got to break into this
It's got like
facility.
an open world kind of feel. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's like, but then it's a way to you might can break into it because it might be a shortcut, but you might need a bomb to do it. Like you need certain material. So that's what I like about like, okay, this is about to be the shiznit, you know. But it's
intro
it's
is
fun
dope.
playing with people.
Talking about
Is
400?
Is that game
No.
still on sale?
Not
Is it still
Yeah.
on sale?
Yeah, I think it's still on sale. I think it was 10 days. Homefront. I think it's still
Oh,
on sale. I think it had
Homefront.
10.
Oh, no.
Yeah, Homefront.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't know
$17
any. I knew
man.
only one person that had that game. My boy Southbound, man, and he just like he loved the game. He said he enjoyed it, but I didn't. He was the only person I knew that bought it. So
They said it was
Between you
glitchy
and
and it
him.
got patched. It said it got
No,
glitchy and it got
I
patched.
have it. We played
It got
it
patched, but for that price?
Yeah, because
For
at
that
first it was
price?
messed up.
Cause that shit is like if you do all the DLCs, that shit is like 60 gigs.
Wow.
And they give you the DLC and everything with it. So I'm sitting here like, what the hell?
Isn't
I'm
the
like,
game running
that
on the
long?
CryEngine too? That one on Bone?
That's wrong. That's CryEngine. It's on CryEngine.
Yeah, it's running on the CryEngine. Yeah,
But you got to give a person the. I mean, I like the Homefront one.
yeah. Homefront one was pretty
You know,
dope.
and then it's like you got the DLCs. It's like it's kind of like I think the DLC is gonna play like State of Decay, how it breaks off.
Okay.
Mm.
And if
Yeah,
y'all
it goes
motherfuckers
into
ain't play
everything.
State of Decay, go play State of Decay.
State of
Don't
Decay
let your
2.
first crew. I can't wait for State of Decay
haven't played it
too.
yet.
I can't wait.
Oh yeah. State of
two?
Decay 2 gonna be fucking fire.
Oh man, I
4K.
might be on that motherfucker for like I might be on that motherfucker for 28 weeks later, because I'm gonna be on that. No, because if you grasp to one, like I don't play one kind of too often, because I just started over 28 times, and I don't want my homie to die. Because when they die, he don't come back. Ain't no coming back. So I said, like, man, I'm gonna keep my brother alive. Because the last time I ended up trying to be Captain Save him, I said that old girl died.
Yeah, they don't have infinite respawns like in Rise
No.
and Shine, right? The gun
No.
Shine actually like brings him respawns him every time.
No, you gonna die, and then you can't come back, and then you got this bum, and then they got beef with the crew. I'm like, people, give it a chance before you start talking crazy.
Yeah, the dynamics
At
in
least
that
try
game and the way you have to play it, I thought was crazy. I got the demo to that game when it first came out, when it first dropped, and I played it for hours and hours and hours. And the thing was,
This is just a demo.
yeah, and that was just a demo. And the thing was none of my progress was getting saved though because it was a demo.
Oh, damn.
So I was like, man, when I buy this game, I gotta do all that over again because I just couldn't stop playing the demo. It was just as simple as that. I just couldn't stop playing that demo.
I feel
So
you.
I can't wait till it has co-op, man. That's what I really wanted in the game. When I first played it, I was like, man, this right here, this concept would be mind blowing if my friends could join in. And now they're doing that. I'm
I haven't
excited.
even touched it. That's talking about State of Decay, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
It just dropped
Decay is
look,
dope,
this
man.
is how
It's
State of Decay
realistic.
works, man. Here you are. Here's an axe. You just basically fend for yourself. They don't tell you what to fucking do, dude. You just start out in the woods, and fucking zombies are coming, and you gotta decide.
That's the way the
everything.
game starts, yo. Dope ass intro too. Dope ass
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you got to tell people the truth about certain shit that happens. You got to
And
make
don't
up,
go out at night. Don't go out at night.
How to,
unless you
how to
pack it.
survive?
Unless
It's
you
like
pack
it's
it.
almost like State of Decay, but in top-down view, right?
How to survive is some arcade shit.
Because but it's almost like State of Decay in the sense that you
Nah,
got.
it ain't nothing like State of Decay.
Gotta make
Nah,
sure that.
Nah, I ain't like
State of
it.
Decay, they
I'm talking
grab you
about-
at night.
You got to go to sleep.
They'll
State of Decay, you got to go sit. You
Yeah.
got to switch
So,
partners.
and how to
You gotta go
survive? You got to do
sleep.
that too. You got to go to sleep too. If not, you
I
die.
say State
Die,
of
you gotta
Decay
come back
feels
to
more
somebody
like
else.
GTA with zombies. You could jump in cars.
That's what I'm saying. That.
Yeah. But as far as the feel of the gameplay, now it's got all this other shit. It's not nothing like GTA. But as far as like the character movement, the gunplay, it's similar to most third person shooters.
And you gotta take care of the society you built up. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you holding up camp, there's a lot of like necessities that they'll need.
Mhm.
You need to go out and get and forage for in order to bring
Yeah.
back to the camp, man. Because if not, shit could actually spin off the wrong way and shit. You come back, they attack the camp, and half the people is dead.
And then they afraid and they blaming you. They don't want to go ride with you.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, the game is mad realistic, man.
You got the government against you, but then you got an add-on where you playing the army and you got weapons.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know what else I like? I like the NPCs because they can fight. They ain't pussy. They're not dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the AI
They don't get
in that game, dude, is helpful as fuck. You're so glad that they're there. It's not a game where they get in your way. Man, they're kicking the hell out of shit, dude. They'll grab the zombies and hold them so you can fucking cap them and fucking knock their head off and shit.
I gotta check this game out, man. You guys are pulling me in. I had it for a while, just never played it.
What, State of
Nah.
Decay?
Nah, it's
Yeah.
good.
If
Like,
they
I
made
have
it-
too, but I haven't touched.
Yeah, if they ever made it, see, think about it, made it as an arcade game. It was an Xbox arcade game. They didn't think
Yeah.
it was gonna be that popular.
But an Xbox open world arcade game.
Yeah,
It
Yeah.
did really well,
Yeah.
and I remember Phil saying
Yeah.
that now they're gonna, put that AAA touch on it. So definitely,
Exactly.
Well,
I was
Technomancer
like,
is
wow.
another one like that. That's the sequel to Mars, and that's a pretty good ass game.
Which one?
Technomancer.
Oh,
I heard that
Technomancer.
shit is broken.
No, it's not. It's not bad. It's not bad. It plays like Mass Effect. It's a free roaming RPG, but it's more heavy on action. But it's
I
the
played that
sequel
on
to
the E3
Mars
floor and met one of the developers.
of Technomancer.
Technomancer. Yeah.
And
It
what
looks
did you
nice too. It has some really nice graphics.
It was decent. It was a decent game. It was hard to, because it was an RPG.
Mhm.
It was kind of hard to really,
Demo
really,
that, yeah.
to demo it because it's something that you had to put at least 30 minutes
time,
into,
yeah,
just to
time
really
for
get the
it, right.
feel of it. I got to play the portion where you actually you're training and learning the different techniques and stuff, and that's kind of where. And that took maybe 15, 20 minutes just to do, and you got people behind you and they want to get into it and asking questions, and you got questions for the dev. So, but it looked like a decent game. So, maybe
Well,
I'll
I
pick
got
it up.
I got it when it was on sale. It was like $12. I think it was.
Oh,
word?
Yeah, it was $12. That's why I
they
picked
wanted
it.
60 for it, I think, when it
Yeah,
first
that's
came
what I'm
out.
saying. Originally it was $6. So when I saw it for sale for $6 for 12, like rating 5, I picked it up.
Okay. Good
You know?
shit. Heck, I need to be checking out more of them sales, but like I said, I got like 160 games I need to install. Man. Shit.
Nah, I put this way. They say we have no games, but I put this way. I can't. Sometimes I'm not in the mood of getting every game like right off the bat.
Right.
And so I'm like, okay, I can wait some time. I'm already back catalog now. I barely even scratched fucking Watch Dogs 2, and they just gave me 10 gigs of free content.
Right.
Because I'm kind of, some games I'm dedicated. Madden, I'm dedicated. I got, somebody call me out. You want to play Madden? Fuck it, let's get down. Fuck you, let's go.
That's that
You know
ego.
what I'm saying? And then I might be on that shit for about a couple of hours. Or like Bam and Matty. Hey, you want to get on the division? Fuck it, let's go. I bought the
exactly.
and they gave me a deal on the underground. So I said, fuck it, $10
I
for the
love the
underground.
division. I enjoy the
Yeah.
division.
And people sit there, they hate on it. I like it, Mooch. I love you to death, bro, but now I like that shit. They can be spongy and all that shit, but I like that shit. The
That's
shit
what
was
makes gaming unique.
I like it. And you know what? When you
The
go in
third
there,
highest
it's
selling game
going.
last year.
But it's fun when you play with people. Now by yourself, it might get a little boring. No,
Yeah.
Wow. But when you go man, we was in the underground. And think about it, but Bam is like mega high. So I'm playing shit on high. And we have to strategize.
All right.
I think that game what it needed was like skateboard, like being able to ride on a skateboard, on a bike, maybe. That'd been cool.
The walker
division
don't hurt
work?
me. The walker don't hurt me. Nobody walker don't hurt me because you can actually
Your fast
You can
travel.
you can
Fast
fast
travel.
travel to the damn safe house.
Right. But I'm
Heelys
just
would have been
saying.
nice though. Some Heelys.
Yeah, Healy. Rollerblades or something.
Nah. Dude, rollerblading through. Nah.
Rollerblading with guns though. They should make
Yeah.
a rollerblading shit.
That's gonna be hot though.
No,
Dude,
but they
we
messed
already
up.
seen
This
that.
what they
Sunset
messed up.
Overdrive.
Yeah,
Just
but you know
pull
what
out
they
the bus
messed.
pass, catch the 34 to Broad and Market, and then
But you know what they messed up on? This is what they messed up on, and we killed them off. They didn't have constant material, updates. Now, what you call people don't understand. I play everything, so I play Neverwinter. Now I'm almost level up to 70,
yeah.
and I ain't put a
Damn.
dime in that shit. But they always constantly throwing me
New shit.
DLC. Star Trek Online. I got one I need to download right now. And I was in it.
You know which one they take care of a lot well too? The free
Star Trek Online ain't bad,
Warframe.
yo.
The
No, it's
Warframe.
not.
Star Trek Online ain't bad.
Yeah. The thing about the space battles is off the chain.
Yeah, the
Hell
Warframe
yeah.
they take care of real well too. They got
Warframe
DLCs all
is
the time.
but Warframe is kind of that's you got to play. You got to pay. for Warframe.
I know.
You have
but
to pay
I'm
that
saying You
shit.
could grind too. You could grind. My son plays.
I
it a
mean,
lot.
yeah, but that grind take more longer than Neverwinter.
Yeah, I know. I know.
You don't know
And then in
what-
Neverwinter, say if I did got something, I could give you stuff.
Oh, nice. That's what's up.
So say if you
Hell
started
yeah.
on Neverwinter, you need a companion because we say you ain't got nothing to ride around with. You can't ride. We thugs on there.
Right.
We medieval thugs. So we gonna get you a pony.
Yeah.
So my, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna get you a companion. Like if you sign up online for free, like this do they service, you ain't gotta pay nothing. You get a companion. So like my companion is called So Pony Killer. My horse, you know what I'm saying? I kill a pony. You know what I'm saying? But it's so fun. Like I said, you get in and then you can get in with a group of people. You can meet people. You know, they PlayStation just getting this. I don't know if they don't get the. I think we get the DLC before them. But I'm so like, damn, quit throwing me shit in Neverwinter. I know a guy that spent $1,000 on Neverwinter.
Wow, for real?
He was enjoying
Yeah,
him
to
and his
get all
buddy.
the new high level shit.
Because you got to grind, and when you don't grind, it hurts. I mean, when you don't grind, so if you got like say, like at the beginning of the game, you need gold to get a pony. Cause that's what
And
you
the
get in a
combat
pony.
is
I'm not
dope,
clowning.
though. The
Yeah,
combat is dope in Neverwinter.
it's like what you call it. It's just like
Never tried it.
Diablo. I feel like Diablo. So I'm like, let the motherfuckers go to war.
Do you guys play the DLC for? I mean, not DLC. I mean, the DC Universe. Y'all play that?
Hell no, you gotta pay to play. Let's pay to play. You can't get into them damn servers.
Yep.
Cyclonus pays for that shit.
You
I
gotta
ain't
pay
paying
monthly
for that shit.
subscriptions and shit. I was
Yeah.
gonna play it at first because I thought it was a free to play, but when I saw that you had to keep paying, I was like, dude, really? I was
He
like,
paid.
Yeah.
He paid for
I
3
didn't know.
months. He paid for 3 months to get on a server because you could be sitting there trying to get on the server and be waiting there for 2 hours.
Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
Exactly.
Wow.
Dude. Now, if
A
you
free
pay,
server.
you'll get instant access.
Wow. And I'm like, oh, that's some bull. They give you that first couple of levels for nothing. They're like, yeah, fuck you, pay me. I should have known you came from Sony.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, right?
Wow.
That's exactly what it is.
crazy.
I tried it at first, but when I saw that you got to start paying for monthly subscriptions and 3 months and all that, I was like, oh, nah, hell no. No, thank you.
No, that shit
I
got
didn't know
deleted.
about that. Wow.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. It should take 2 hours to get on the server.
Yeah,
That's
every free to play is not that cool. Like, what's the other one they got? That's kind of like Mecha. It's cool.
Oh,
Hawken.
Hawken. Hawken is cool, but think about it, motherfuckers be sitting there. I think that game is on the Japanese server because they go buy some shit. They use that yen, and they be coming with some hell of some mechs. 'Cause I don't know. No, because the thing about the game actually looks like your ass is in Japan. It looks like a. That's what it's like. It's catered to.
Japanese
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic Japan.
Yeah, even your little things, your mechs got Japanese shitting on it.
Did somebody
I'm like-
mention Mech Assault?
No, I'm missing the Hawking look like Mecha Assault.
Hawkins.
Oh yeah, Hawking. Yeah,
But
Mech
you can
Assault,
play.
man, Mech Assault. If they bring that back, it'll be incredible. Because that had fully destructible cities way back in the day on the OG Xbox. Man,
Mhm.
it was intense.
Very
Yeah, I have a feeling. I have a feeling we'll see something at E3 concerning Mecha.
I hope.
Very ahead of its time.
Yeah. You were saying 100 about Hawking?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Hawking.
sorry, man.
Yeah, but Hawking is good. But then when you get these people that buy, you getting thrashed.
Exactly, because they buy all the good shit.
Yeah, like they don't want. I'm not mad because that's how they make money. But shit, I ain't been on that motherfucker in months. I think the Hawking on my hard drive is like when you gonna put me on when Jesus come back. When Jesus come back. When the devil come back, because I don't know. I'm getting tired of getting my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, but I can go on Neverwinter. Like, only reason I ain't level 70 on Neverwinter because I need my boy Slayer that's 70 to come help me with this boss. Even though I got companions with me, they think about it, they know how to not dumbing up, like, okay, this is a mega boss. You got high companions, but they ain't gonna make it that easy. You need to go find somebody to team up with. It wants you to team up, because when we team up, man, we fought this big ass dragon before. That shit was epic. I thought it was I thought I was playing the Lord of the Rings. But they think about it, they add more players. So say if you got your group of 4, somebody else got their group of 4, they got their group of 4, it'd be like 24 on this dragon.
Oh, shit.
And the dragon showing no mercy. I was like, oh, this is why these motherfuckers like the World of Warcraft. That's why they liked this shit. But I'm like,
I love those giant epic battles.
When you have to go kill somebody, it would hurt my soul when I had to go kill this dude's wife because she got possessed. He's like, I can't do it. When you paying me to do it, I won't be able to do it. Bring your ass over here. I can't take your soul because I ain't no necromancer, And then different classes work differently. Like I play the archer. But then you got a person that's with magic. You got all that, and you can actually. It has a skill tree. Like I said, people.
Yeah,
If you
exactly.
people like Diablo, go try that shit. Don't try Neverwinter. because it
that's
plays this. The button layouts is almost down there the same. That's why I ran through Diablo because I felt like I played all that damn Neverwinter. I just wasn't out $60. I got out.
Exactly. It
out.
was free to play, completely free to play.
Mhm.
That way you actually have to
Yeah.
pay monthly subscriptions.
No. And then all y'all people saying, well, we don't got to play for subscriptions. We can play free on PC. No, you got to pay for subscriptions. You can't play WoW for free. They give you the first couple of levels. You level up, your ass is grass.
Exactly. You
You
got
got to pay.
Got to pay to play.
That's the catch.
All right. Well, if everybody's done, we got one last thing on the docket before we sign off. Day one, buy on sale, keep it in the store. And we got three games up for grabs. Prey, the next iteration of Prey. Guardians of the Galaxy, the one that's going to be done by Telltale. And Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 that's about to drop next month. So, starting off with anybody could chime in.
I'll chime in first. Day one on all of it, all of the above. Now, being a father of 3, busy as hell, 10 hours a day, overtime, and if I get the time to play it, eventually I will. But I don't know. I gotta have it, man.
Okay, good shit.
Prey
Good
is
shit.
fire. Marvel versus Capcom Ultimate or whatever, that's fire. I like the Telltale series. Some of the stories are really good. I'm getting it all, man. I gotta have it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How about you, Chief? What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I say Prey is a buy. Yeah, definitely, because I was a huge fan of the first one. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do. I think it's a different studio. But I think they're bringing the same tradition of,
The original.
yeah, the feeling that, you're no longer the top of the food chain. There's something that wants to eat you. This is going in like a crazy direction. I've seen where you can like go into a cup and like become objects and stuff, and these things can become objects. So you don't know if that lamp next to you is a lamp or an alien. What the fuck? So
Nice.
I say Prey is a day one for me. What was the other one?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Anything with Guardian of the Galaxy, I'm gonna have to say buy it. I'm gonna have to buy that. And Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I'm kind of bummed we didn't get it backwards compatible. I've already bought that game. The question is, will I buy it again when I can just play it on my 360? Maybe on sale. I'll say buy it later.
Okay, I feel you. How about you, J-Lo?
I'm looking at Prey gameplay right now. It looks phenomenal. I unfortunately didn't get to play the first one, but this is from Bethesda, you guys said, right?
It's nothing like the first one.
It's nothing like the first one.
No,
All right.
no,
Well, I don't like Bethesda games themselves, but I think this is published by them, and I think they do have a good eye for talent. With Doom and Wolfenstein. So if this is anything like that, yeah, day one. From the looks of it, it looks real nice. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So yeah, day one for this. Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate. I never bought the Ultimate Edition, so I'm gonna definitely have to get it on this because I never got to play with Iron Fist or Doctor Strange, and the Iron Fist show's coming out, so I'll get to see what moves he has there. It'll be pretty cool. And Guardians, I think I'll wait for that because I'm not huge into Telltale like that, But I'll get it eventually.
I feel you. How about you, 100?
Prey, probably day one. Telltales, I buy all the goddamn Telltale shit. I can't wait for the new. I got caught into that, and then Marvel vs. Capcom. Oh shit, it's $24.99. Oh, I'm in the air with that, getting that because I don't like the button mechanics.
Yeah.
But it's been growing on me since I've been playing. I've been in the beta for Injustice 2. And the button layouts is kind of something like that. It's not like a high punch, a high kick, and nothing like that. And I miss that. But it's kind to, grow on me. So,
And that Injustice beta is fire, yo. I can't front.
it's you know what? But some characters I feel kind of a little overpowered. Like Canary ain't shit. Just telling y'all, Canary ain't shit. But my man is Blue Beetle. I can change shit up. Blue Beetle feel like I'm playing Mortal Kombat, or I'm playing Killer Instinct with him, because I can chain up his shit.
Oh, so since you've been playing that, now you feeling like you want to go try
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Cap?
Yeah, I might try to go because I didn't like my brother bought it. I might actually, like you say, it ain't no backwards compatible. I think we have it digital, but it's like fuck that shit. I mean, like it's like throw you in the air, hit you with a $150, throw you in the air. You know, I see people play it, but my favorite Marvel vs. Capcom is 2.
Yeah, I agree. 2 is better.
You know, when I saw that in arcade, I went to a damn go-kart race. We didn't play no go-kart at all. We was on that shit for 3 hours.
And that actually had 4 attack buttons instead of 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it took the middle out, and that wasn't bad, high or low. It wasn't bad. And then how you can have all 3 characters come out at one time, or you can separate do it, or you can save it.
Yeah, dude.
That to me, that was unique.
I'm looking forward to playing it so Kaleidoscope can, you know, finish the kicking my teeth in every single fighter, Killer Instinct, DOA, Virtual Fighter.
And I do like Tekken 6. I got Tekken 6 for free because I pre-ordered Tekken 7. So they gave me Tekken 6 for free. And I'm liking Tekken 6. I got Tekken Tag, but you know, that's a mega game. Let's play the Tekken. I'm like, yeah, okay. But I'm trying to find a new character because I'm so used to playing with Paul, Law, stuff like that. So I found a new guy I'm trying to master. Thought I was gonna master him today until I forgot that Killer Instinct put out them damn ultras. And I've been on the goddamn trying to pull off all these damn ultras and make a video about it.
Yeah, I gotta check out that video once.
Yo, the stage ultras on KI are insane, man.
Oh no, definitely the stage ultras are dope as hell too. Definitely.
But the ultimates is like only thing I tell people about this. People tell me I've been having like 15 questions. People like, how do you pull off the ultimates? You got to start an ultra, and you got to hit low punch and low kick at the same time. But you got to between 5 or 10 seconds. You can't be down there finish an ultra and try to pull it off. Now, I wish they will do that to keep it on. That'd be some code. But then you have to have your health gauge has to be in the green. So that means supreme victory.
Yep.
So
Victory.
yeah, so you have to pull that. You have to change all them up, but they didn't make them super hard. After I got this, my thing is I like Maya and some. I know mine. You know how to start them up. Like it was hard for me with TJ combo. I mean Tux and Thunder was the hardest for me to pull off because I'm not used to using. You know, saying how you use your shadow move. They shadow moves. I was using because I barely play with them that often. So me learning a shadow move to pull off the ultra, because I might use the kick shadow move instead of the other shadow move.
All right.
Because I got my triggers as the shadow moves, all 3. So it's like, I gotta hit left. I had to get used to it. So it took us. I played it for a whole hour yesterday and didn't realize I didn't download the damn pack. Me and Kato was on there for a whole hour trying to pull it off. I'm all on the forums, and they had to go in there and just download because it had an update. So you just had to go into the store, and I thought it was automatic. I'm like, damn, why nobody?
Oh, you got to go into the store?
Yeah, go into the store. Go into the store and go in and click it on KI, and then scroll all the way to the bottom, and then you'll have the pack, and it's for free. And then when you go buy the character, you see a U behind their name on the side of their name, so that means that they got a ultimate.
Okay, good shit. I've been playing too much damn For Honor in order to even look at that yet. All right. But I'm gonna download that patch now when I get back on the Xbox One. But let's hear from you, Hebot. What are your day one buy on sale, keep it in the store? Prey, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
The Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I already paid it. It's paid, and it's physical. Fuck digital. No, I'm just kidding. I got it physical because the cover's kind of awesome, actually.
Shinkiro's
Now, the other thing is, I never owned it for the 360 because I wanted the ultimate version, but every time we tried to get it, it'd be expensive or you couldn't really find it. And it's funny because not a couple months back I was trying to get it, but Chief had a good point. It should have been backwards compatible, but obviously they're trying to make that extra money. But if you try to get it physical back a couple months ago, it was almost, there were some people were selling it for like 70, 60. It was expensive. So it's only logical and makes sense to get the better version because it's going to be more stable with a better frame rate, obviously, more stable frame rate, and in a higher resolution, obviously, or or at least a steady resolution. Because I think on the 360 it was 720. So picked it up physical for that reason. It made more sense. It was 30, but it's still pretty good. And Prey, it looks interesting. I have to see more on it. It's one of those games that I gotta get kind of like that feedback. I want to hear what some of the reviewers say, even though I don't base my final purchases of games on reviewers, but at least to get an idea of how the game is, how it plays, what kind of elements it has, more in depth or whatever.
Either
And
that
some-
or just watch, Chief stream it.
Yeah, or watch somebody that I know like Chief, right? Or somebody that I know like Chief or someone else playing it to make my final decision. Because the first one I liked it, but again, it was a very long time ago. It was a launch game, remember, with 360. That shit was old. But it was fun for the time that it was. But it's extremely different, obviously. And okay, I'm not really big on Telltale games. I really ain't. I don't like those movie type games. But there's some exceptions. The fact that it's Guardians of the Galaxy and it's such a kooky universe and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure because they're really good at those stories that they tell, that the story is going to be on point. It's going to be really fun and interesting. So because it's Guardian, I'm more than likely I'll try it or buy it. But I'm gonna be honest, I probably won't buy it day one because I don't feel those games should be $60. I feel all those.
No, they're not.
games-
Telltale. No, Telltale's never $60.
$25.
Oh no.
$25.
Oh, is
Nuh-uh.
it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, they never
It's always
$60.
Then
five
I'll
chapters
definitely-
and
I'll
then $5
definitely-
a piece.
I'll
Yep.
definitely buy it probably.
Yeah, the only reason, I usually get them on. I get the the only one I pay for is Batman.
Well, I
And I
haven't
got it-
played the
I got it
Batman, but I
reasonable.
heard it was good. The story.
Yeah.
Oh, Batman. Thing about it is it's an interactive comic book. That's why we telling people interactive comic book. And if you into that in that lore, like Batman shocked the shit out of me. Man, like I said, this is rated R. We got a rated R podcast. When I went to go fuck Catwoman, oh shit. I made sure. I'm gonna lay it down.
Yeah,
Spoiler,
that
You
game
know?
is rated R though. That's what I liked about it. It took Batman more adult than most
Is it
of the
rated
movies
M?
in the movies. Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Then what you call it? What you call it? Tales of the Borderlands. That's off the chain.
Yeah, my son
I
is.
haven't played that,
Not
but,
me. I'm not into that.
I'm in the Borderlands, but that story by you don't have to play a Borderlands to even enjoy that
Oh,
story.
you don't? Okay.
No.
Okay. I didn't know that.
You don't have to enjoy that story. You can play that because the characters that you see, it's only a couple of them in Borderlands 1 and 2.
Okay. Okay.
It's only a couple.
That's good though. If you don't have to play the actual Borderland games to like get the story gist, that's good. I like that. I like
That game's more or less a comedy, right?
What? No,
A
it's
lot
a
of
con, but it
satire.
gets serious.
There's a
It
lot
gets
of
serious. It gets
satire too, but it has
it gets
satire.
serious. It gets serious. I didn't finish games of Thorns, or that's because I didn't watch the series yet, and I didn't. People said I was gonna get fucked up. I didn't watch it, so I ain't did that one. Michonne was real good. Anything Walking Dead is real good.
First one was really good. That's the only Telltale thing I completed.
that
but
free,
it was a
right?
really good
Huh?
story. It was
No,
a really good
but
story.
it's season 3 now with Tales. That shit is off
I
the
got
chain.
season 1 for
Yeah, the
Walking Dead for
graphics,
free,
dude,
and
they took the
I
step
played
up.
through the whole thing, but I wasn't that impressed with the Walking Dead as I was with the Batman.
Well, don't throw rocks at me, please. But I enjoyed Heavy Rain on PS3. I thought it was a really cool game.
Heavy Rain.
Story-
Yeah,
story
no.
was awesome.
But you know what? But the thing is like I can accept the Telltale games at $5 and $10. I
Right,
can't
but not
accept a
60.
game like that for
Right.
60.
Well, Heavy Rain had good like production value. It was a high quality game,
Right.
but it's still at the end of the day a kind of like a interactive comic, point and click. But you have some movements where you move the character.
You have to be in the mood to play
Those
it.
games should
to
be like
honest.
$30 or $40 period minimum.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you can't really be in a party while you play it, and you have to be in the right mood to play it.
Yes.
And what keeps happening to me is every time I start the Batman game, I immediately I play like I don't know an episode of it, and I spend the next 8 hours playing Batman Arkham City.
I feel you. Nah, I'm gonna chime on this.
So the last thing before you go, Kalai, I'm sorry.
All right.
I bought it. I'm gonna wait and see, and if it's that price, I'll definitely buy it. That's
Which game did you buy?
well, I bought the Marvel. I praise, wait and see, and then if it's for the Guardians, if it's really that price for the whole thing right away, off the jump, like you guys said, I'll definitely buy it.
But see, think about with Telltales, if you don't have to buy it all right away. Like even with what you call it, like
Yeah, you can
I
just buy the
didn't.
first episode.
You can
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can buy the first
Yeah,
episode for
yeah.
five. Eventually, you're gonna spend this 25 for
Yeah.
it.
Well, I like D4.
You can go
D4
5-5.
is pretty awesome, and I'm glad the guy's gonna finish the game. So
Okay, good shit. Now, me personally, Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3 is already downloaded. Because I thought it was gonna launch February 7th. So I mean, I saw a video. It said you could get it today. I was like, oh shit, download. And next thing I know, that shit ain't till March 7th. So I was like, okay,
My
but I was
birthday.
gonna get it anyway. So I bought it before day one. All right, and then Guardians of the Galaxy. That's definitely a day one for me. I mean, I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. Rocket Raccoon was one of my favorite characters since I was fucking little. All right, so you can imagine my excitement for Guardians of the Galaxy. And Prey, actually, I'm gonna wait and see on that one. You know what I'm saying? I got to check out the gameplay. I haven't really seen any of the gameplay on it. You know what I'm saying? I did play the first one. I remember you had some crazy things that you used to walk on the sides of the walls and the ceiling. I mean, just the perspective in the first one was just crazy. But the new one, it's different. So I got to check it out. I really got to check it out.
You were in the Native American country, right? You got abducted by aliens.
Yeah, that shit was fucking crazy, man. And then like the way the gameplay was, you could be on the side of the walls and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I mean, dude, that shit used to fuck with my head. Like, oh shit.
Graphically,
saying?
was really pretty. It was a showcase too. I remember for the 360.
Fuck yeah, dude. That shit was badass, man. But yeah. Now, I mean, that's all I got for today. I mean, I want to jump on the Xbox One real quick now and start playing games. But if you guys want to keep talking, it's on you guys.
Oh no, I'm out, man. Yeah, shoot, it's like 2 hours long. Shoot, we can go.
Oh
Yeah.
damn! I didn't even know we went that long.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
well, we'll start off with
Too
you,
long.
100. Sign off and shit. Let people
What's
know
up
where
with
they
y'all?
can reach you at.
What's up? This is your boy 100. Y'all can catch me on everything. Catch me on Intro Meeting. Catch me on Twitter. I really don't talk too much shit on Twitter. But you can catch me everywhere, man, and you can catch these guys out, man. Go subscribe to their channels. They got great content. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear none of that other bullshit and that regular if you're gonna get that real deal Holyfield.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right, yo, Chief. Yo, Chief.
Yo, oh shit, man! I'm about to jump back online if you guys down. Anybody wants to
Oh
play?
yeah, we jumping
So,
online
yeah.
after this, man.
Hit me up in a minute. It was a good podcast, good chat, man. I hope everybody listening enjoyed it. We covered a lot of good shit, man.
All right, great.
So yeah,
You're more than welcome anytime. All right, Megatron.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on again. I wish I can be on more often. Appreciate it. It was a pleasure. You can hit me up on Twitter, Megatron _ 1975, and just hit me up anytime. We talk games, and that's it. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Not a problem, dude. You're always welcome. Hebot.
Yeah, once again, thanks again for having me on, inviting me. It's all like had some nice topics. You know, enjoyed doing a podcast finally with Megatron. I never really did one with him before.
I know,
It was
so
a
did
pleasure. It was a pleasure. Definitely a pleasure. Maybe it has a
Hell
lot to do with the, minus fraud. That's not here probably, but that's another story. That's probably the reason why we're in here together.
I think Megatron, needs to be a regular.
But yeah, it was a pleasure. And again, like I said, you guys make me feel like family. I'm glad that you give me the honor to come in here and chat with you guys every week. Being part of the Four Horsemen or the syndicates, as you so elegantly put it. You can
Yeah,
find
the
me at-
Sinister Six. The Sinister Six. But if Megatron comes along, it's gonna be the Magnificent Seven.
you can, like I said, you can find me on Twitter as Hebot. I'm Hebot world most powerful gamer. I think it's capital H, lowercase e, space, capital B, lowercase O and T, and then on same thing on my YouTube channel. The only difference is 8. The number 8, space 8 at the end. And my gaming group at the World of Xbox, Intro Media Gaming, and then you can find me on all my great content with my family there at Intro Media Gaming with Mr. 100, Dilian, Cyclonus, Pop Off Gaming, sure enough, all those great guys over there, Tuck Masters. So Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks again. It's been great.
All right, J-Long?
It's been a good show, guys. I love doing the show, yo. I love shooting the shit. Love talking shit. I love bringing the facts. So yeah, man.
The alternative facts, which actually the real facts.
Uh, uh. Oh, sorry. I was getting carried away there. I like your Ed Bassmaster next to your Beetlejuice, dude.
Yeah.
I know, right? All right, so let them know where they can reach you at, J-Long.
Oh yeah, you can reach me at Twitter, JLong908, YouTube, JLong908, and yeah, man, check out my latest videos. The one in the arcade, I think everyone should watch that one. It's a pretty good video.
Yeah, I thought that shit was dope.
Yeah,
Especially
yeah,
you don't
man.
have too many of them arcades with floating
It
around.
was dope, but I wanted it to be longer.
I wanted to play them games, though. That's why I'm like, all right. I just quickly recorded and got out of there. Got to the
All right.
coins.
Whereas for me, I'm Kaleidoscope, everybody. You guys on YouTube at Kaleidoscope, and then on Twitter at DirectX minus the or Kaleidoscope 1. All right, and well, J-Long, you could take us away and end the show.
Okay. Ultra.